have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who you
pool house
are.
is torn apart, okay? It's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam, okay? I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man is
To me, it's
wearing
funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask to interview Tommy.
in all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face? I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No,
especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume drawing. Thanks.
Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
Yes!
show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melons.
Oh, there you go.
But, like, it just...
Hard at work.
Oh,
this is hard at work.
Messed up
Where's
now.
your boss?
Saggy, hold on.
Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I'm caught. I need your clout.
Chase it off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh wow.
I'm at work. You see,
I'm
I'm
gonna
working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
the night. You
Get ready
decided
for
to go
the
live now while I'm trying to get my job
There's a
done.
reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you about to get canceled. You already know. I'm not the one.
I already hold. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. I'm listen. I'm backing down. I don't have. I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
No,
this. You don't.
I don't know.
Max. You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves. Oh wow, you're
smoke. You do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting at work, and she's stalking.
Doing a text at work, damn right, because this is my job.
No,
I'm doing my
I-
job while we're talking. So
You know what the
multitasking.
You know what the reality is. She was texting watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Guest Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God.
All right. Restart the stream. Restart.
Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hey.
What's up?
What up, everyone? What up?
The hell is
As
that?
you can see, we were waiting on Max.
Yo, it's a puppet that I made with my kids today. They love making these.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
They saw it and they instantly fell in love with it. I call him Eddie. What up, everyone?
So
Oh my
how's
gosh.
everyone doing?
It's Eddie Diaz.
Yeah,
it's no, Eddie. It's not Eddie Diaz.
It's Eddie Diaz. Is that the guy? Is that the guy who bought an ad for his own video?
What?
No, it's Ian. It's a meme. It's because of the yeah. It's
No, I'm like telling my kids, hey, everyone, I'm Eddie. You can make a puppet too.
Oh my god. So how's everyone doing?
Good.
Horrible.
Very, very
Terrible.
good.
Because of you.
I started the stream in the middle of Jimbo talking just to troll him, so that was nice.
Yeah, he hurt.
That's
he
a
hurt
very
my,
Max move.
Yeah, he hurt my feelings. So again, can we please cancel RJ? I will be willing to work with Skywalker to make that happen.
Wow. Okay.
Man, low blows already.
We almost had a fist fight in the backstage when the stream started. We saw Jesus. Max being kidnapped by the Italian mafia.
Oh my! Why?
What? Wait, what?
It's just there's just a lot going on, you know. Just a lot
I
going
mean,
on tonight.
I
almost had a
might have
pistol
choked
thrown in
out
my eye
RJ.
today.
You know, Tony, I almost trimmed.
Jimbo.
What?
Tony's trying to fight against the world.
Tony's
Yeah.
like he's trying to fight Isom.
And keeps coming in and out.
Aaron
Yeah,
keeps
who am I
coming in and
fighting?
out.
Tony and
besides RJ being
Andrew
annoying.
almost kissed.
Yeah.
I'm not. I wasn't
What?
being annoying. Come on.
Wait,
You were being
who-
annoying. You don't come into something and be like, I got some spoilers for some shit, but I'm not going to tell you. You were like teasing
All I
everybody.
all I said was that there's some the spoilers.
No, you didn't just say,
I
there
said
was
they
some
sounded
spoilers. You
goofy.
said, oh my god, there's some spoilers, and it's so goofy, guys. You don't
No,
believe how goofy
I
it is.
didn't.
You want
say
to hear how
that.
goofy
That's
it is?
not what I
'Cause I'm not gonna
said.
tell you.
That's not what I said. All I said was, "Wow, the She-Hulk finale spoilers leaked." It sounds kind of
Yeah, that's
goofy. I
what
don't
he
know if we're
said.
gonna feel about it.
Well, he did kind of proceed to go into detail though.
No, not
He
specific
says
details. I would
goofy.
never spoil something that's not aired yet. That's
Welcome
a big
Well,
move.
this to stream- Movie this stream is off the-
What I'm saying is, don't dangle me in front of me.
Is
if you're
RJ
not gonna
stealing
give
my
me a
scoop?
piece, all right?
Do you like guacamole?
You came in with tacos and then you didn't let me eat any. Is what I'm
Do you
saying.
like guacamole?
Yeah,
RJ
Walker, go
stole my
bro.
So,
Well, no one's eating my tacos.
RJ stole
so your
my
taco
scoop.
I make
smells.
really good ass tacos. Not gonna lie.
I don't know if I want anyone to eat my taco.
Then you could have at least linked it in the
Yeah, your
private
tacos
chat.
are left untouched,
Here's
dude.
the link
Oh,
to
well,
the
if you wanted to
spoilers.
link, just say that. Why don't you say that first?
Dude, this is why we can't have nice things, dude. This
If
is
you
why
would
we
have just
can't
told
have
me
nice
you wanted a
things.
link, I would have sent it, and then people can just click on it or not.
Max,
Well, that's
where
what
are
a
you?
normal
Hurry up. You
person
said
does. A
you'd be
normal
like
person
20
would be like,
minutes
Max,
"Yo,
we
hurry
need some
up."
order in the court.
Oh my god, what is going on here?
What?
We're waiting. We're stalling for time until Max gets here.
I mean, I've
Can
kind of
we-
already
can
checked
we-
out, and the stream hasn't
There
even
we
started.
got
No, it
puppet
just started.
Can we
representation again.
walk?
Everybody love everybody. Come on.
Look,
I love that
where's-
fucking movie.
Where's Joey go?
I
Can we
love
like
that.
walk,
Well,
react
Max
to a
isn't
video
here,
or
so I guess we
something?
can talk about this. Jody made a video on the MCU.
No.
What?
Nah.
Who? I don't care.
Yeah, he did. He did. It's true. He did.
I said when I put out the idea of react to a video, I didn't mean Jody.
It's the
Let's
number
fill the
one.
stream
up.
up so
Okay.
Max can't even get in.
Number one.
Okay, we
rock
got
hater.
9 people here. 9
I'm
people
not.
here. The next
I
person
am
has to
not
be
the
Max.
rock hater.
Oh
It's
my
just
gosh.
that my issue with it is obviously that he was standing in the
I
green
thought we
screen.
weren't allowed to say that name anymore, Jody.
What?
Next
what-
person has to be Max. Next person enters here has
No,
to be Max.
imagine
Sorry, people in the chat,
we,
if you're trying to-
this is
I
our
already have-
show
I already
now.
have
Max
nine
is
people.
Our show.
irrelevant.
Use
We're
up
gonna
all
take
the
over.
space.
No, pack
Use
it
up all
so
the
when Max
space.
shows
Everyone
up, he
join.
can't even get in
Hurry
the
up.
stream.
Nope, his own show.
That's what happens
No,
when you
Max
show
is
up
my Eric
22
Bischoff
minutes
from my
late, buddy.
AWO, guys. He's
Wow.
my Eric Bischoff from
I
my
was just saying,
AWO.
Jody's
What is he,
one of
like my
favorite.
pre-cal?
Calm down, man.
I'm joking.
That's Max when he comes in.
Max is like my pre-calc teacher, always
down,
late.
get down, fool.
Like he was
Get
30
down.
minutes late.
Get down.
Get down.
Oh, about
You know
damn
the savior
time.
teacher.
Get
You know the
down,
savior
boy.
teacher's
Get
late.
down.
Oh, here he is.
Wow. Well, hello.
Holy shit.
Well, yeah. Well, it's almost a
Total
half hour
chaos.
late.
It's a packed house tonight. Max,
Smash
you're getting
that like button.
packed house, all right.
Where are we?
Max, you're getting
12
you're getting
hours
exclusive tonight, bro.
Oh, I know.
12
On
hours.
Skywalker, I saw the thumbnail. I got the notification.
Wait, Skywalker.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Oh,
Wait, did he
Wait,
make
what
something
happened with
today?
Skywalker?
Just
I'm
now?
on the thumbnail. I'm on the thumbnail.
Really?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Let's- can we
Let's see
react
it.
to
Let's see
it,
it.
please?
React
Can
to
we
it, yeah.
react?
Oh,
Nah. Let's take a night off.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh! You
shit.
brought it up, dude.
I'm right in the
You
middle.
brought it
Oh,
up.
Mayo Kid.
I thought that's what you're talking about.
What
Okay.
a beta.
Oh,
my god, look at the
no, what
fucking
crash?
beta.
I'm right in the middle. That's where
I
I
have a
want to
question.
be.
I have a question. What's
I'm
lower
almost
than the beta?
insulted I'm not
What's
on
lower
there,
than the
man.
beta?
Wow.
Oh,
What's lower-
Brian's not on there. Why? I don't.
I'm
get
not
the
down
VNA
there,
thing.
and I'm the one who's talking
Why?
shit about him.
Wow.
Why
It's
does he have
Jimbo down
another?
there.
Is he
Why-
continue
Why
talking
is
about the
Max in the
space?
thumbnail? Max wasn't even involved.
Max
I
is
said
like
I
anything.
made a
Video.
video about him. I made a video about him.
I was like
defend-
Marcus Cruz is
defend-
in there. What's up, Marcus?
I
Where's
white knighted
Marcus
for
Cruz in
RJ.
there?
Where's
Okay,
Marcus?
but the thing is, why is he doing a part 2 when his part 1 was so
He's just
irrelevant
doing
and
the same
stupid?
thing.
It's
no. He
Oh my
almost
God.
got 900 views on it or something.
no.
he's going to
Can you?
the-
What's the
Max,
description
I dare
say?
you to join. Max, I dare you
Wait,
to join.
okay, guys, everyone be quiet. Jeez. He's going to the
Oh
Twitter
my
Spaces
God.
even more. That's all it is. Part 2 of that.
There's
Yeah,
enough
but, like,
movie
he
talk. Not to-
Barely did shit on that last one besides being an asshole and insult and deflect so hard. Like, dude, it was so pointless. So God,
RJ, Jimbo.
When I went to say I'm coming, that's when I got the notification that I'm on the thumbnail.
Wait, you
I'm like,
coming?
okay.
Well,
God,
hold
like
on,
that,
hold on.
like he's
Max,
so fucking dumb.
You missed what I said before. So I basically said it's not a Snyder cult. It's a cult of worshiping scoopers. That's what it is.
Well,
That's
yeah. Yeah.
The cult
Because we're gonna ride and die with Sil and Mikey. We're gonna ride and die with Sil and Mikey. That's the mentality that I'm seeing from this guy and others. It's not even about Snyder anymore.
Well, Max, I want your thoughts on this because this happened just about an hour ago. This is the opening of Scoop Center this week, where Sil made a statement about everything.
Well, good. Is he? Maybe he's like enough of this. Maybe.
Okay,
That's my guess.
listen. Just listen.
Respect the Sil.
Yeah, everyone listen. Everyone listen.
Props.
What's up, So Nation? I just want to briefly address y'all before we get started with this Scoop Center.
Wait. Can you pause it for a
If y'all
second? Okay. What's up, MME Nation? We're gonna take a look at Still Nation
You just
here.
ruined the whole thing. You just ruined the whole mood, dude.
We're gonna take.
What are you doing?
Get this thumbs up.
No.
It doesn't matter what you think.
No
Come on,
Let's
MMA
get back to the
Nation.
video.
No.
Let's get back to the video.
Oh, come on.
Get back.
Where's
You ruined the
where's
mood.
my crew? Like,
You
come on,
ruined the
Brian.
mood.
Brian Nation. Oh
Right?
shit.
Yeah,
Dude.
boo. Your fans
ruined
don't
the
like
mood.
it, Max.
I feel like I am watching wrestling.
Boo.
Boo, you
All
ruined
right.
the mood.
Stop the video.
Max turned
Thank
heel.
you. Thank you. All right.
What's up, So Nation? I just want to briefly address y'all before we get started with this Scoop Center. If y'all follow me on Twitter, y'all may have seen some different conversations going on, some divisive conversations that I myself was even a part of. And I see, mistakes have been made in this DC community. There's things that's been said, but I'm talking to y'all today because I think it's time really to move this energy forward.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to a lot of the prominent DC accounts in the community that maybe some of y'all follow. Maybe y'all hear from their news about the different DC projects. And I've talked to multiple ones of them. And the positive thing is that they want to be positive as well too. And I know at times I've made mistakes. I may have went after some certain accounts, and I know a lot of people may have followed suit because of my actions. But what I want to say today to Still Nation and to anyone that watches this is that I think it's time for us to take our energy and move forward.
Video?
No, it doesn't need to be an apology.
You got Black Adam coming up.
It just needs let's
you got a very
everyone's
interesting
made
post-credit
mistakes.
scene that I think will make a lot of people excited.
Says.
And if you don't like Black Adam, well, someone has seen the Ayer cut, a topic that I think interests a lot of people in the DC community. There's hope for that as well too. Maybe we could put our energy and
Pause it for a second. Pause it for a second.
Cut. Or if you
pause. See, Senior Nerd, I love you, bro, but that's exactly what they're talking about on both sides. Like, what is that? He's being really genuine and nice. It's a change that you ask of him. This is all we can ask for. We can't go back.
This is great. Like,
Wait.
mad respect, dude.
Right.
Mad respect.
So you're buying this bullshit, Max? Is what I'm hearing?
I'm not. I don't think he. I think he's trying. I mean, he made a post on Twitter the other day too that you're not going to help things if you're going to whine and boycott Black Adam. Like, this is good. I'm fine with this. You guys can criticize it. I'm not going to censor anyone. But Senior Nerd saying, "Oh, he has that." That's exactly what Skywalker does. That's the same.
I'm saying this sounds disingenuous.
Okay, that's your decision. Okay, let's hear it.
Interested in the Flash film. There's multiple accounts that talks about the Flash, and definitely I think we could join in that conversation. But I just think right now the time is not to get too caught up in who doesn't like this account and what we should do. What I'm going to do for myself is put my energy towards these next DC projects coming up. So when people come to this platform, or if they follow me on any social media platform, they know that this is what they're going to get. They're going to get that DC talk. We're moving forward to the new DC. And we're definitely, a lot of us are fans of the Snyderverse, and we're keeping our eye out for Zack Snyder. As soon as he's done with that Netflix contract, we got a lot of things to look forward to. And I don't want us to be bogged down in petty beef.
Pause it, RJ.
So moving forward, that
You know what this sounds like to me? This sounds like Sil got some bad news, and now he's trying to cover his ass. Hey, no, guys. We got to come together.
It does sound like
That's fair. That's
he's
fair
like
to criticize,
accepting the loss.
Tony.
He's accepting the loss, and he's like.
I do
"Let's
think
move
he
forward."
knows that not everything they said is going to happen. I do think he knows that. Absolutely.
He's trying to turn the heat down on him. He's like, hey, guys, if you keep getting
Come
heat
together.
on me
Now
and
it's us
exposing
united.
me,
Now it's us united. Okay.
You keep exposing me. I'm not going to make as much super chats. I'm not going to make all the views and all the ad revenue. You guys got to leave me alone.
The stream. I did watch the full stream, and Sil's attitude did change from previous Scoop Centers. Like,
Oh
this
yeah, he was
attitude
definitely a lot more positive, which I thought was a good
He was a
thing.
lot more positive, and he was a lot more like, "Oh, okay." Like, if this happens, now we know where the actual source is from, and it's kind of cool that either someone has a different scoop that rivals what Mikey says. It's kind of cool if someone has to add.
I
to
don't
it.
think that's his
Like,
sole intention, though. That's where I differ from you, Tony. Like, I think that is part of it, yes, but I think he generally means it in a point. And honestly, this is something like people even get annoyed with RJ for having that Twitter space. I think some good came of it. Yeah, I think he reflected a little bit from that. It's always I think he's a good person.
Well,
deep
you have
down.
to. Well, the thing is, you have to allow people to like change too. Give people
Right. What do we?
do they
But
wanna do.
I don't censor Tony either. I think Tony's critical thinking. Tony consistently removes the emotion from it and sees there's multiple purposes for saying this, and I get that too. And H Barts, yes, I just checked. Thank you so much for the 80. I really appreciate it. Everyone that supported the channel recently, and everyone that supports it with content and being on the panels and getting the live streams going. Brian, my brother, RJ, everyone, George, Aaron, Tony, Jimbo, CJ, yes, CJ, Anthony. Who else? Caden's here too. Caden, I appreciate all of that. You've really helped me out this last couple of weeks. I really appreciate it. But yes,
Next Twitter page is Casey,
I see that. I definitely see that, Tony. Yeah. But I do still respect it. He didn't have to do this.
Yeah, he didn't have to do this.
He could have doubled down on the
He did
bullshit.
have to do it. That's what I'm telling you, though. Because, like the Watcher says, once he gets exposed that the Snyderverse ain't coming back and all the shit that he's talked has been bullshit this whole time.
His grift is gone.
Yeah, his grift is gone. So now he's trying to shift the grift so that way
Yeah.
you guys see, guys. I've been. It's just all about DC positivity, and maybe I was wrong, but maybe I was just too hopeful. I was caught up in it, just like you, because I was so hopeful for Snyder. I wanted to believe, and that's why I told you guys this stuff. But I'm just a DC fan like you, so keep coming to the stream and giving the super chats, and maybe one day Snyder will come back.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's hear the rest because we
That's
do have
the
some
energy
movie
I'm going to
topics.
put out there. Like I said, I know there's been a lot of crosstalk. A lot of us has made mistakes.
Yes, I
don't
agree
think
with that.
no one can say they haven't made a mistake.
Absolutely.
As far as
Except for
those
me.
who are
Except for
leaders
me.
of
I don't make
accounts,
mistakes either,
myself included.
Okay. I was
But
joking.
in the
Tony's
words of
not.
Bruce Wayne in BVS,
Tony's mistake free.
Not enough
men are still good,
tears.
women are still good.
Wait, what?
You know, maybe
Men and women are
Wait,
still
pause.
good?
maybe
Pause.
some
Say
ideals
woman
that
is still good.
I don't get that. Men and women are still
Men are
good.
still good. Women are still good.
Okay.
What?
But is
Part
it
of the
man
movie was that.
still good? It's still good supposed to mean
No, I'm not
mankind.
going to talk
So
shit. I'm sorry.
His background.
Wait, what
is
was
gonna
that,
make me
Jimbo?
cry.
That was like I saw a flash and then you went back to your logo.
I don't know.
What?
I'm a little concerned.
What do you think of my meme?
The hell is that?
CJH, is this off topic? Stay on topic.
Yes, please, CJ.
Hey, how
Oh
come
my
it's not
God.
blowing up?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, don't move that.
That is really on topic, man. Good job.
Oh,
Oh, look at Bianca. She's all
Yeah.
Woo!
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, dog.
We got an open spot for Bianca if she wants to be part of Team MMEs. Just let me know. No pressure. Okay, go ahead.
held onto in the past. Maybe that's been shattered. Maybe ties have been broken. But we can rebuild. We can do better. We will, and we have to. Much love to Sil Nation. Let's get this Scoop Center started.
I like that. I know you're every right to feel critical of that.
He means
I
Sports
personally-
Center.
I personally like that. You know, you're on MME Center.
You're an MME. That's all you're gonna be.
No, I thought that was I thought that was a good statement. I mean, we'll see.
Well, I'm gonna look.
Sometimes that.
Some people don't like it.
Well, is again, I think actions sometimes speak louder than words. So it's just the way some
You know, when people say this and they don't follow through with that.
Team
Well,
MME
like we
is
said,
a
actions
it's a
speak louder than words.
collaboration with amazing content creators.
This team,
The best.
Yeah, it's
It's the worst.
RJ, me, Brian, George, Caden, Aaron, CJH. Anthony's
glad you
kind of
said my
a part
name.
of it too. Yes. And no, it's not. Who's
I'm the best member of
Team
Team
Yama
MME.
is incredible.
Jimbo,
Oh my God.
Jimbo declined me, and Tony's got his own team going. So
No.
Yeah,
I-
we're
Listen,
for
I
a dog
established
operation.
this last night. I've only gotten thigh pics. I've never gotten a proposal. So I'm calling BS on that.
What's Tony's team called?
they're the Geek Getaway or the Gabbing with Geeks crew.
The woke getaway.
Gabbing
Are
with
you,
Geeks.
are you going to
He actually stole Blinded. Blinded was my bro. And,
Tony, can I
you know.
join you instead?
Are you going to?
Oh, wait a second.
Are you going to address Isaac's
I'm
comment?
joking.
Oh yeah,
You can jump in the
Isaac,
Kermit crew.
Isaac was supposed to be on Team MME, but he never shows up.
Because
I'm the best member though.
No,
That's right.
Isaac's too busy.
No,
He
trolling
just
the
calls me
chat.
Tubby. He just calls me Tubby.
He's
24/7.
because you
Yeah,
called
he
Tubby
insults me
MME.
as well. He says
know
my
what?
city doesn't exist and that I'm 85 years old.
Hey,
That's
remember,
crazy.
You're not
get
85 years old?
get those likes up, everyone, please. You're helping us grow. Help me grow.
I should do a direct 24-hour
Max, just
stream.
pull up a great friend out video. That'll help.
No, it doesn't help anymore.
Well, you said you wanted to
Unless you
help.
block
You
me.
wanted help with
I'm
the
not into
grow.
that.
So
No.
I mean,
Wait a second. Look at this. Oh my God.
No, Bianca, no.
She's like, I'll go full Jimbo. She just turned me down and like looking for a better offer already. Wow.
That's a good thing.
Oh,
Which one's Max?
Quit
Who
flipping me.
knows?
Caden with
Which
the
is
power.
next?
Caden with the power. How are you doing, Brian, today?
Pretty damn good. Yeah,
Good.
just hanging out.
Well, I know you're critical of Sil. Do you want to say anything on that? Do you like hearing those words?
It's good to hear. I don't care if it's genuine or not. At this point,
CGH, man.
I'm over it. Like, I don't want to get
CGH.
involved in this shit anymore.
Right, fair
So,
enough.
It's just
That's
nonsense,
valid.
dude.
That's valid.
I thought no, there's another level. It's another.
no,
All right.
StreamYard.
What else do we
That's
want to
weird.
talk about before we get to the main topics here? Anyone else want to share anything? How's everyone's day going, Tony?
Yeah. I want to know
Anthony.
why is RJ a Rock supporter?
I love The Rock.
I almost got hit in the eye with a pencil today,
Oh,
but
God,
I'm doing good.
Oh no.
One of my kids
doing great.
accidentally, like, his pencil flew out of his hand.
Stop making everything about you.
No, I'm not making it about me.
Because
Kaden.
I had some fun times with
Damon.
peanut butter.
Who's Damon?
Caden. I said Caden.
You said Kaden? You said Kaden.
In the, I would actually say you're projecting there, Caden.
Me?
Making everything about yourself. Like, what do we? I asked how everyone's doing, and he gave me,
No, well,
watch
you're
out for pencils.
That's
I'm good.
crazy.
Are you
That's all you need to
threatening
know.
me? Oh, Max
Especially
is
if the
threatening you with
Joker's around
pencils.
you. Okay.
He's threatening
Joker.
pencils and
Oh, the
Joker.
magic trick.
Yeah.
Oh, he's threatening. He's threatening people.
Max is threatening me. I might have to file a restraining order.
Team and me in disarray, guys. We're threatening each other now.
No, we're not. We're not.
Hands on our heads, on our shoulders.
Is this the
Well,
way you
I'll
do-
tell you what. Last one standing on Team MME can join my team. We'll do it like the Joker. There's one spot. You guys can fight for it.
No, I'm good.
I'll do it.
Wow, Aaron, just take Aaron. He keeps saying it. Man.
I like MME because I really don't have to do anything. Maybe start a stream every once in a while.
We have black.
Come on here, give my 2 cents every.
You don't have to wake me up, Brian.
Hans is part of MME. Yeah. When he gets here later at night, yes.
Remember, you don't have to call me to wake me up, like Max.
Where's
Oh, yeah, that's true.
where's the current version of the Scooby-Doo?
I don't know. It's kind of endearing by this point. It's like, yeah, could start your stream.
Do
with
we
that.
do we do?
I was early today.
Who the hell's
I
going
mean,
How
like,
is that?
that's debatable. You
He
were
didn't
kinda
fall back
too late.
asleep, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't fall back asleep. That's
Oh,
progress.
Isaac's putting nonsense.
That's
in the chat.
progress.
And
Yeah,
you
Black
sounded
is
really
right.
tired when I woke you up. So.
I don't sleep.
Progress.
Tony
Hey,
never
man.
apparently.
But here's the first image here. There's this
Oh,
is
that's
an
a
MME
massive
exclusive. No, not my the Spider-Man part isn't. My exclusive is that I
They're
believe.
working the Spider-Man 4?
No,
Wait,
no.
how-
Well, that's
wait.
there
It's
too.
already
Yeah,
been
that is
announced.
an exclusive.
Yeah, but this is from another site. But my exclusive is, and where the first topic is, a debate: Marvel delays from VFX scandal or quality control issues. What
Why
do
not
we
both?
think? What it could be a little of both. Who put that up there?
Or do you think that Fantastic
scary,
4
man.
will
Why?
appear in Spider-Man 4?
What?
Because it's
Guys,
4.
guys.
What's
Spider-Man 4 been
CJ?
announced?
Fantastic 4 could appear in Spider-Man 4 because it's 4.
No.
No.
I mean, that's
Get
wrong.
out.
But that's
Get
been
out.
rumored. But
Get
we do know. Think one thing for sure. That some of these projects are being delayed.
Not because of VFX.
You do not think it's for okay? Why do you say that, Aaron?
Because I know it's because of Blade.
Well,
Blade is
if
ruining everything.
it's just like
Blade
domino
controls
effect
the whole
with these-
slate.
Yep.
One movie,
Yeah.
one like we've seen this before. One movie controls the whole slate. How if you delay one movie, 3 or 4 the ones after it delay as well. You like that's
Not
how you-
necessarily. It depends.
Yes,
on
in
the
the
project.
MCU.
Hello,
yes.
do you forgot Warner Brothers?
It's
Warner
not
Brothers
because
did
of
the same thing.
VFX.
And then the same thing. And then the reason why they delayed Secret Wars is because they want to have space between Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars.
It's like an Endgame.
Blade is
like Endgame.
Blade is a domino. It became a domino effect for all the delays going forward.
You don't think there's?
Yeah.
I really believe. My opinion is that the VFX also is impacting it.
No,
along with
no.
no,
problem. These movies had to be in production for VFX to do
Well,
that.
hold on though.
because if they kept their current schedule, they would be taxing those VFX studios even more.
Well, here's the thing. I think it would be naive to suggest that the VFX stuff has no impact on these delays.
Basically, when everyone as a whole came together to call that out, what did you think was going to happen? That was going to have an impact.
I think it played a part in it for sure. I think it's like it's going to
No.
help alleviate that problem a little bit.
No, the issues of Blade. The issues of Blade hurt
How would it alleviate the problem, RJ?
Well, obviously, there's rumors, right? There's like speculation via some production hiring right now that like they may be looking to invest and create their own VFX house, their own in-house VFX company.
They should have did that a long time ago.
This gives them time to get that thrown together, or it gives them time to allow for some of these visual effects things to have more space in between
But
projects.
the thing is, they probably already have VFX, the studio to do VFX for Blade. They probably had that already done, signed and delivered. But the issue with Blade is not the VFX. The issue with Blade is the story, the writing, the director. Yeah,
for that specific one, Aaron.
But that's affecting everything else.
And the actor fired
Yeah.
the director because he was
Yeah.
adding bullshit to the script.
I don't think it's anything to do
Don't
with
you know
VFX.
that Black Adam is the high art?
Nobody cares about Black
Oh my
Adam.
God.
Stay
Talking
on
about
topic,
Marvel.
stay on topic.
CGH, what is that?
I think
Yeah,
it's being
topic.
delayed. It's being delayed so Henry Cavill can do his little appearance in Black Adam and then show up.
Yeah. That's the reason.
Well, I'm gonna read this real quick because I don't know, Max. Did you check this out? This article at all? Because this is a pretty big update.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
So Marvel Studios pauses Blade movie amid search for new director. The feature project was in pre-production Atlanta, heading for a November start of photography. Marvel Studios is going to have to take some extra time to sharpen its Blade feature project. In the wake of parting ways with director Bassam Tariq over 2 weeks ago, the studio is now pressing the pause button on the vampire adventure thriller that was set to star Oscar winner Mahershala Ali. Marvel is temporarily shutting down production-related activities in Atlanta, where the project was to have shot starting in November, while it conducts a search for a filmmaker and further develops the feature. So they're going to basically redo a lot of the script. They're going to redo the script.
Of course.
Crew
Yeah,
members were notified Tuesday, according to a source. The studio is hoping to restart the production in early 2023. After the publication of the story, Disney pushed Blade from its November 3rd, 2023 release date to September 6th, 2024, one of a
Almost a
slew of
full
changes
year.
to the film's delay.
Almost a full year. That's big.
So it says that they're really trying to get this one right, but it's just they've been having issues with both the director and the script. So
Well, is there another
That's why
angle,
the
though?
writer and the director are no longer
working on it.
Well, do you believe that it is all on the people that are gone, or do you think
Yes.
maybe potentially this, for example, Mahershala Ali is very talented. I agree, but is he the next Edward Norton? Is he going to be difficult?
No,
Is he going to be difficult to be in other projects? He's always going to want the okay. He's very demanding on this so far.
Well,
you
this
side
is
with
a project that he pitched to them, so he wants
Yeah.
the story that he wants to be told, that Feige agreed to, is told correctly. And if you have a writer and a director who are aren't even adding anything that you want to add to it, and are adding more exposition and more story rather than more action, then and they're not working with you, they're not compromising with you, then you have to get rid of them.
Also, he's executive producer. He's a producer. Of
Yes,
the film. He wants to
I'm
get
sure
it right.
Edward Norton has some Oscars too. I believe.
No, he doesn't. He does not
Max,
shit.
You also have to
Oh,
be aware
wow.
with Mahershala Ali. Like, he has been casted as Blade since 2019. Like, when they announced a lot of these like Phase 4 projects, all these projects have either came out or are almost about to come out, like Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Blade is the only one that hasn't moved the needle since 2019.
I mean,
and now projects that were announced afterwards are coming out before Blade, like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium, Guardians 3, the Marvels.
Why are we complaining about Marvel delaying their movies when DC can't even put out a movie?
I'm not complaining.
DC has movies coming out next year.
I'm
They don't have a Superman movie.
I'm disappointed because I wanted to
But you don't
see
know
it.
what they have. You don't know what DC has in plans. Just because Marvel announces movies doesn't
Well,
mean
Marvel has a plan, but it doesn't mean they're stick by it. Which I mean,
Yeah.
when they announced this, okay, a set of votes. How many of you knew that this day would come with this announcement? Because
I did.
Exactly.
I had an inkling it would happen.
Okay,
I mean,
hold
it's a
on.
little ambitious, and they never can get it.
Let me respond to Jimbo. Let me respond to Jimbo. Okay, yes, that's a great question, Jimbo. I think if you really deep down think, they can only see how much they can branch out before they see where so many projects is starting to overwhelm the industry and start to potentially bring down each production's numbers a little bit because so much content. So I think they keep going until they see how far can we push this MCU, and they're like, okay, we've reached a point where maybe we have to walk it back a little bit, take more time, reevaluate stuff. But that doesn't mean it's dying or it's trash fire or it's garbage. It just means, okay, we see some projects, some numbers aren't as high as the other ones. And also we are overwhelming the VFX studio. We're also getting bad press from that. And some of our talent, we have creative differences and they want the project to be great. So I think this is a good time, and this is excellent. Management by Feige to do this now instead of just canceling things all over the place. Let's walk it back, focus on quality, bring down the. I do think the VFX issue is a big thing because even though there's a lot of VFX there, it's getting to the point where
the
Marvel
VFX houses
so
are being spread too thin.
Yeah, there's so much VFX work that Marvel puts out.
All I'm saying is that how many canceled MCU movies are there?
Zero. They have never been.
And how many?
Well, no,
canceled
actually, there
DCU
actually
movies
is.
are
There have been
one
Third couple.
There's one. The Inhumans movie.
That doesn't count.
So how
that
many?
doesn't count.
So how many?
I do count it because it is technically a canceled movie that got converted into a show.
And how many DCU movies have been canceled?
300 times.
But it's not really, but really, like the Marvel versus DC thing is kind of irrelevant because, like in this case, we're just like really focusing on like why is this happening and like is this a bad sign or not? right?
It just means that the Marvel movies are going to come out regardless.
I mean, yeah, I mean that is true. I mean, yeah, the conferences are going to come out. Yeah, I
And
get that.
DC movies likely will not come out.
Well, now the current stuff, the stuff that's
we don't
left,
know
I
any
think
DC
we.
movies for 2024
Yeah.
or 2025. We all
Right,
know.
we don't
We
know.
all know for 2023 DC movies. We know there's 4 DC movies in 2023.
What's this video?
Shazam,
who's bringing up this
whatever.
video?
Oh,
What's
this is the video summarizing the article. That we don't have to read it.
Okay.
Marvel has pushed back the release dates for 4 of its upcoming films. Mahershala Ali's vampire adventure thriller Blade is moved from November 3rd, 2023 to September 6th, 2024. This news comes as the feature looks for a new director. The untitled Deadpool 3 is moving its release date from September 6th, 2024 to November 8th, 2024. The film stars
not a
Ryan
big
Reynolds and has lured Hugh Jackman out of retirement as Wolverine. The pair recently shared the news of Jackman's involvement in
I
the
hope they don't
project with this
oversell
video
that.
on
Pause
social
it.
media.
I hope they don't oversell because it's great marketing. But if he's only in it for a little bit, they're really overselling it.
No.
I think if they're announcing the project with the two of them together, it'd be
I would assume too. I would assume too. But
that's not. I don't have. That's not the case.
Especially
in my
if his announcement.
I don't think
affected-
he's playing Wolverine.
Well, no, especially if his announcement affected
he's
the
playing
title card, he's one Wolverine, and 2 he has a big role in it.
Okay, we'll
I
see.
don't think he's the Fox Wolverine. I think he's going to end up being Hugh Jackman, the actor, forced to play
bro, he's
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
He's Wolverine.
Yeah, bro, they're literally saying in the article he's playing Wolverine.
They wouldn't have.
Bro.
Okay. Well, let's continue here.
Hugh, you want to play Wolverine one more time?
Yeah, sure, Ryan.
See?
Meanwhile, Fantastic Four, which has yet to cast its 4 leads, has been pushed back several months from November 8th, 2024 to February 14th, 2025.
That delay hurts the most.
You want to know why?
Not really.
Yeah.
To me, it does. To me, it does. Like you're pushing Fantastic Four from like 2024 all the way to 2025, like right before.
But
Avengers.
it was always going to be the movie before.
It's just a weird release date too, like Valentine's Day for this movie.
I think
don't
Fantastic
know.
Four. I think that's a smart move to release it just a couple months before Kang Dynasty.
You remember
Yeah.
Fantastic? It will be 10 years after that movie came out, so that's
Yes,
the
it
reason
would.
why.
It's,
So
10, 20, and then I forget.
yeah, so it's gonna be 10 years. And that's the reason why.
Wasn't the second Fantastic Four movie?
We're not.
2005?
We're fine with CJH. Where sometimes he says random stuff, but he's adding to
Yeah,
the
we love
conversation.
CJH. Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's continue here. Let's finish.
But
this
I was
video.
gonna mention like the thing about this too is like I think this means they're probably not gonna get a cast for a while.
I think they're
Like,
no,
like,
they're
they're,
gonna.
like, they're really gonna take their time, honestly.
I think because they're starting production spring of next year, so
So
they're
they'll
going
announce
to
at
have
Comic
their-
Con.
they'll announce that at Comic Con.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
And then
And
they'll have
Avengers
production.
Secret Wars, the culmination of Marvel's multiverse saga, has moved from November 7th, 2025 to May 1st, 2026.
Wait,
Avengers
pause
The
for a
Kang
moment.
Dynasty remains on the docket for its original.
Okay, what's funny is that King Dynasty is May 2nd, 2025. Yeah, and then
May 1st.
Secret Wars is May 1st, 2026. So it's exactly a year later. We get
That's probably good because they
yeah.
did that wasn't a year before, right?
But if you remember,
It wasn't. It was like, it was even longer for Infinity War actually.
it was 5 months apart for each other, which it doesn't make
Oh, yeah,
sense. They
5
they probably want the Infinity War Endgame route to make a ton of money, which Infinity War made a lot of money. So it
Yeah.
makes sense if they do that. Just have it 1 year apart.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I heard
Aven-
Galactus won't
No.
be the big
No.
They're
No.
actually set up-
Aaron, let CJH speak instead of saying no. Let's give
Come on,
us the-
man.
Yeah.
He's taking a lot of hits tonight, guys.
No. I mean,
No.
but we can't just
Yeah, don't
bash down
dismiss-
people's
yeah,
comments.
just
Yeah.
don't dismiss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Galactus, I don't know though. CJ,
I just
go
don't-
ahead.
I mean,
No.
you could. I mean, it's not impossible. You could set up Galactus. I mean, I think he's coming pretty soon. Like I don't know when.
Yeah, I think he's coming soon.
He's not
I
coming.
think.
I think Galactus is coming sooner rather than later. That's the way I would
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how.
For
You have to.
sure.
For Galactus, you have to see the cosmic. You have to focus on the cosmic aspect of that, right?
Well,
Like
yeah,
the
that's what the
Eternals
Fantastic
and stuff.
Four movie is really going to be.
Wasn't that James Gunn
Yeah.
job before he left?
That was going to be.
And he
No.
gonna get promoted.
So I don't know. Like I don't think they're gonna announce the cast until right before. I mean, they're gonna announce it before they film.
Comic-Con.
Obviously, probably Comic-Con makes sense. I guess. I don't know. Because when does Fantastic Four start filming?
Like spring, early summer.
Yeah, no.
was in the cloud.
Wait, no, that makes Jurassic
It
that
was
makes
in the cloud.
No, hold on. That makes no sense. They got to announce the cast before they start filming, so it wouldn't be a Comic-Con.
I mean, not necessarily.
They
can
probably
film it,
announce
you
in
know?
like the trades
Like
or
the-
something.
And
Yeah,
they're not gonna.
trades.
They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna shoot it in spring. I think it's gonna be summer. It's gonna be after the cast is announced.
Well, no, duh. They always. I mean, the thing is. I think,
Jaden.
Well, first when casts are announced, they don't shoot. They don't shoot right away. They wait a few months to shoot.
I mean, sometimes they
That's,
do. I mean,
yeah.
but with Echo, they not with Echo.
Is there another?
With
Is there another?
Ironheart, with Ironheart, they started shooting like legit, like the weekend after, like the week before. They started like some shooting before, like, no wait, I'm messing up.
Keenan is confused.
Yeah, you're confusing.
Hey, you're
yourself.
confusing me. What the hell?
I'm confusing myself. They did
Yeah.
start.
Is
did
there-
start
well, hold
shooting
on.
something after, like
Is
the
there-
day
is there
after
a-
Comic Con.
Is there a Disney Investor Day? This
11th,
December?
8th. Yeah, November 8th.
Like if they do like a live stream like they did before, they could announce the cast there.
Oh, I'll be busy playing Call of War.
So
Kylo's on the panel, yeah.
Remains on the
It
docket
wasn't-
for its original May
oh.
2nd, 2025 release date. The news comes after The Hollywood Reporter reported that Blade, starring Ali, would likely move as the studio searches for a new director and pushes back its November start date. Its delay created a cascade in Marvel's schedule. For more on this story and the latest
See?
movie,
I have a
They
question.
just said that Blade is the reason why that everything was delayed. They just
Yeah.
said it.
Yeah,
That
a
Blade is
person,
the reason
a Hollywood,
why.
a Hollywood reporter said that. That doesn't mean that's all the reasons.
Well, I knew
I
before.
mean, that's the main reason why. That's the number one main reason why that.
I knew
everything
that.
got
I
pushed
knew that
back.
before. I knew that before it got broke.
Blue Jay
Yeah, I mean-
$1.99. So
Yeah, like,
Fantastic
that's
Four
obvious,
is now coming on
after.
my birthday. Hell yeah! Awesome.
Congratulations.
I mean,
So
it's
you-
obvious that
We don't
like
know,
it was
Blue
obvious
Jay,
that the
maybe.
Blade production was not gonna start in November after the
Sure,
Tariq
sure.
thing. I mean,
but
everything was obvious. That all these things were very obvious when that.
I just think, in my opinion, that where like Wakanda Forever, if that got delayed, that has people directly involved with the Avengers. I just don't know how integral Blade is to the MCU yet. I know Blade's coming.
Well, he is,
It's
Max,
been-
because they're gonna have the Legion of Monsters.
Okay.
I have a
Did you
question.
watch Werewolf by Night?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I just don't know how. I don't know how impactful that's
Blade,
going to be.
Elsa,
to the main-
Bloodstone, Werewolf by
Yeah,
Night.
Weekends on Mailbag.
Midnight
Thing,
Suns.
You mean
Midnight Suns, Punisher, Daredevil, Moon Knight, Iron Fist, Luke Cage.
Daredevil.
naming
Oh
people
yeah.
now.
I just
Well,
bench everybody.
Misty Knight.
But I have a question. Do
Spider-Man.
y'all think, because I mean, in 2019, I know Marshala went to Kevin Feige about Blade. Do you really think Kevin Feige had plans for Blade during 2019 when he
No.
met him? I think he.
Probably not.
I personally think he did not. After
I-
winning his two first Oscars,
He's
the
in
actor who played Blade,
okay.
like the actor playing Blade, like he went to Kevin Feige and said, "I want to play Blade." Do you
All
think
right.
Kevin Feige really has plans for Blade during those times?
I'm sure they did. Like they like when because again when he went to them, it was around the time that Infinity War was coming out, so they
Yeah,
were
18,
still
22.
planning everything for this multiverse saga, and so Mahershala went to them during that time, was like, hey, I want to, like, if you guys aren't already,
Hey,
I
we
want to
have
be Blade.
We have
And-
55 watching and only 30 likes. Come on, everyone, get those likes.
Smash
up.
it.
and
Yeah,
and
smash the
then
like button.
and then they're like, okay, and then that's what prompted Moon Knight. That's what prompted Werewolf by Night. So yeah, like they definitely started planning, like what to do with Blade and the supernatural side once that he came in the door.
Would you
Yeah,
want Blade to be black and white?
No,
I
don't think
prefer
it will
not.
be.
Well,
I
knowing
would
that
not.
they could do what they did in Werewolf by Night, like
That
take it
actually
to
is
the
a
next level.
You know what I would do?
That actually is a really interesting point.
I
Because
would do
they
this.
could. I mean, it'd
I
be
would do
very
this.
interesting.
I would do this. If it takes place in the past and the present, the past could be black and white. The present could be in color.
Yeah, they could do that.
That would be too interesting.
Because they
It
got
would be
away with a
blood
lot
stuff.
of gore in that
Yeah.
short.
Okay.
Well, you can get away with a lot more black and white.
Well, we have to
obviously.
examine
yeah.
this is breaking news. This was just released 5:45. I mean, it's still breaking. Warner Brothers. This is according to Deadline, and wasn't planned in the MME, but I just saw it. People talking on Twitter. I think some of you were talking about it. Warner Brothers TV layoffs. Studio cuts 20%, 26% of workforce. Unscripted animation divisions merge functions.
Well, yeah, last night, because yesterday it was announced that there will be layoffs announced later this week. And then, funny enough, after that, like legit 15 minutes after that announcement, like they announced Jensen Ackles extends his overall deal with Warner Bros. TV as a way to like kind of like smooth out this whole stuff. And so,
Well, you knew this was happening.
Yeah.
We all said this was going to happen months ago.
right.
Yeah.
Is this more, or just this is just what was?
No, this is more. It's more.
It's more.
But it's still part of the same stuff, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot. I mean, like getting rid of like the what was it, Caden? Studio 13 thing and some of the writing
Studio 13
programs
and
they had.
the directors and writers workshop that they had that basically projected like some of the greatest directors and writers we have today. Like that,
Yeah, shutting that
their
down
careers and
is pretty
shutting
bad.
that down, and especially also it was also to jumpstart diversity in Hollywood. So shutting that down as one of the first workshops that started putting more diversity in Hollywood in the early 2000s, like a huge thing, and honestly, and Studio 13 was focused on diverse content, short form content. Getting rid of that also is like.
Or were they making money?
They were, and like the thing is that Studio 13 was like what Studio 13 and the Directors and Writers Workshop were the top two diverse affirmatives in Hollywood, like out like, and then you have Disney's internship program, and then you have Universal's, but Warner Brothers internship program with the Director and Writers camp, boot camp, and Studio were huge. So getting rid of those is a huge like implication on who Zaslav is, especially with what's going on with CNN as well, where he's trying to get Fox News viewers as well coming in.
Well, let me read a little bit of this article here. Warner
Fox
Brothers
News.
Television is cutting more than a quarter of its workforce as part of its parent company's drive to cut costs. The studio is cutting 26% of personnel, a total of 125 positions across scripted, unscripted, and animation. So it's not just the HBO Max part. It's also potentially part of Discovery. I don't know, because it says I don't know. Like the Deadline revealed Monday that the cuts would likely come today, and we revealed earlier that Warner Bros. TV was shutting down digital production arm Stage 13 and its Warner Brother Television Group, a key plank in finding and mentoring new and diverse talent. Oh, like that is what Caden was saying. This is part of these cuts, with a number of structural changes put in place by Chairman Channing Dungey, particularly in unscripted animation. She called the move incredibly difficult, as she pointed to a tumultuous time in the industry. The television studio is the latest arm of Warner Bros. Discovery, forced to make cuts in order to save at least $3 billion after the merger overseen by David Zaslav. It comes after HBO and HBO Max laid off 14% of its staff, around 70 people in August. The total number of employees losing their jobs. Okay, we get it. On the unscripted side,
it's just telling you what each position is doing now, and if anything changes. And with unscripted, it doesn't seem like unscripted and like the leadership stuff, like on both unscripted and scripted stuff, doesn't seem to change as much.
Here's some calls for fire Zaslav, but what do you want him to do though? I mean,
No. Well, no, it's funny you say that. Actually, trending on Twitter right now is #fire David Zaslav. It is trending.
Damn.
But what do you want him to
Oh,
do?
no,
Like,
the
it's.
Twitter
I
people are
think
mad.
Universal's gonna end up buying.
He can do everything. He can do everything
It's
right. And people are to call for his
inevitable.
firing. That's the internet right now.
Well, that's my thing, right? Like, I'm looking at what's going on over there. To be honest, like, all this says to me is they really want to sell this company in a couple years.
They're just flipping it.
Like they're
They're making like
flipping
the
it.
worst decisions, and they're just like, it's like not only do you scrap a bunch of projects, but like now they're like doing a bunch of layoffs. Like, bro, you just got the company, and you're already just making everyone just shake their head.
It's like buying
Universal.
Well,
Guys,
Brian speak. Brian speak.
I'm just playing.
Kyle
it's
will
like
speak.
buying a used car off the side of the road. 500 OBO. Okay, and you realize, hey, I got to put some parts in it. But I'm going to use the cheap shit. Then I'm going to turn around and flip this car, for twice what I bought it for. So if you cut the fat, it all makes sense from a business standpoint, but honestly, it's going to happen, dude. Shit happens when.
True.
Business is
I mean,
crazy.
it ain't
personal.
but it is what it is.
It's just business.
Well, Tony,
Exactly.
what's your perspective? They need to do something. There's too much debt and too many projects that they're not accomplishing their goals.
Yeah, they got to make money. They got to turn a profit first and foremost. Like I said before, you guys all complain that they're cutting this, cutting that, but
I'm upset.
Is it better that they cut a few things now, or everything in a year?
Implodes.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Tony, at this point, I don't feel like it really matters because it seems like the company's getting sold anyway. So it's more like
also they're combining
don't-
Discovery
that's-
Plus and HBO Max.
That's
Yeah.
a grace.
That is terrible.
RJ, are you guaranteeing that they're going to sell the company?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, RJ. Hold on.
Let me answer the
No,
question first. Let me answer the question.
But you asked me a question before.
Well, I want to answer. I want to answer George just real quick. Nothing's guaranteed. I'm just saying, based on what they're doing, the only thing that makes logical sense to me is that they want to trim the fat to flip the property. So
Okay, so you said trim the fat. So that means, again, when I asked you if this studio was this stage 13 is profitable, you said yeah. So
no,
if
that
it's
was Caden. That
profitable-
wasn't me.
I mean, Universal
CJ.
needs some properties.
If this
Universal
stuff
doesn't
is
have the money.
profitable, if this stuff is going to make money, then wouldn't another company just
But
pick it
the
up? Right? Would they
workshop,
say, hey,
the workshop.
don't worry
is-
about it. We'll take stage 13 off of your hands. We'll take
Stage
this off.
Studio 13 is, or Stage 13. What I can't even remember now what
It's stage
called now.
13.
Stage.
It makes the money. It's like this thing where the director writer workshop. It's a workshop. It
Right, so it doesn't
money.
make them money. That's the point
But
I'm
it's-
making here.
it's- but it-
I don't care what it
but-
leads into. It doesn't make money in and of itself. And
It
that's the
has
issue.
never. That was never the purpose of it.
And
To-
that's
The
why
purpose
you
was always
purpose
to make
cut
money.
it.
Make money, not to put content out for good deals.
No, the
But
purpose.
it's a workshop though. It's not.
There's a workshop for multiple purposes, but not to make money. Who left?
Who left?
I don't know who left.
Who the hell left?
No, I wasn't there. Oh, Jimbo had to go.
Oh, Jimbo.
All I'm saying is, if it's not making money, they don't have time to look at things. In 5 years we can get great directors from this place. No, they need to make money now, and they need to cut money. They need to cut expenses. And sadly, this is a thing that needs to be cut. WB put a lot of money into this. They put a lot of resources, and now it's not profitable. The company is in debt for a whole bunch of money. We knew they were going to make cuts. We knew positions were going to get merged together. We knew people were going to be laid off. And every time
Just
something's
like
announced, it's like this big, oh my God, this is the end of the world, fucking WB. No, calm the fuck down.
Well, yeah, Bianca, that is accurate. Yeah, the executives of Cartoon Network warned their fellow executives across the company not to do what they did, but they did it anyway. So that is true.
They can warn all they want. Again, money talks, bullshit walks. In 2 years.
Oh no, I get that. I was answering the question.
Well, why are people so against Zaslav when they were so for Hamada? Just because he's greenlighting everything? I actually think Hamada did more damage than Zaslav did, or not, or the combination with Emmerich and Hamada.
Because Hamada just oversees one thing.
Let me finish, Sharon. You gotta let me finish, okay? With greenlighting lots of projects that were not potentially profitable, didn't make sense, throwing spaghetti against the wall in a lot of cases. I mean, that's an opinion. Whereas tightening the ship, giving every project more of a chance for success and profitability and interconnectivity, It's just the difference of approach. Yes, people aren't going to. People may be losing their jobs. They may be laid off, but there's also people investing in this company too that deserve to not waste their funds either. There's investors in Warner Brothers. They don't need to go all along with this shit show over and over and over again, where they never make any progress and just get continuing. They go further and further into debt. You know,
what Max is trying to say. What Max is trying to say is, when the kids are around just eating candy all day, they're gonna get really mad when Dad comes home and tells them they got to eat actual food. And that's what Zaslav is doing. Zaslav is the dad in this situation. He's telling you guys, hey, you guys ate all that candy for years. It's time you fucking eat some regular food, eat your vegetables.
If we're making investors happy, and if that's the case, then how come we are losing investors? And before, Warner was gaining investors during the past 5 years. Now they're losing investors.
When the projects start coming out and the quality starts coming up, some investors.
That argument doesn't make any sense. If losing investors is supposed to help your company, well, the past 5 years when you did have Emmerich and Hamada in there, when you're gaining investors, like that doesn't really help your argument there, Tony.
Well, the investors are not being lost.
Investors come and go.
Yeah. Isn't the merger done?
Merger's done. Yeah.
Well, some of the lost
about it. Like,
oh my god,
cares?
Lots of people care, Brian. I know you
Apparently.
don't. yes.
The host cares.
Universal and Warner Brothers already have like a deal in place with their theme park.
It's breaking news. Look at Brian. It's breaking news, brother.
He's gone to the dark side, Brian.
No, it's not breaking news. I mean, they got the Harry Potter land.
No, we're talking about Brian. Breaking news. We're talking about Brian.
Oh, okay.
No, but Caden was assuming that you don't know why investors are leaving. What's happening is people really realize the true status of Warner Brothers Discovery with all these cuts, because every time there's an article released, it says how much in debt they are. So that's also potential. You're implying your perception onto the investor. There's lots of reasons to invest to come back, and if products start getting the quality starts going up after projects being released, you trim the fat,
but also
and you bring down debt. Investors will come back.
Maybe they shouldn't have made.
As Trades mentioned, is that like that projects that are from the ground up that they greenlight will not come out until like 2025, 2026.
Well, that's when you start to see investors come back.
Yeah, I know, but like, so that means we'll see another 2 years of bad news articles.
Or Game of Thrones might bring people back. Who knows? The projects
more of George R. Martin. We're writing another book and can't finish. Great.
Okay, go ahead, CJ. Sorry.
Maybe they shouldn't have made HBO Max exclusive to states.
True.
Well, they didn't.
They
that was
didn't.
the previous.
Oh,
They didn't know. Yeah.
CJ, we're in Canada. We get it on Crave. Don't worry about it.
That was a failure, not getting it worldwide in every.
Technically,
it wasn't a failure because
HBO Max is just a title, and like
we gotta let till people finish their thought. Go ahead, Tony. Sorry, go ahead.
You guys keep looking at it from the outside, like, oh, they didn't do this. You have to ask yourself, why didn't they do it? Oh, obviously because there's different deals in place that didn't allow them to do that.
Yeah, Tony's right.
Yeah, I do think that breaking through and not figuring out those deals to make.
But they're already in place, Max. You can't cross that.
Then you can't. Disney was.
Remember when Disney Plus launched? We all remember Disney Plus.
December 2000. December, November of 2019. Yeah.
And where were the Pirates of the Caribbean movies at when Disney Plus launched?
I don't think they were on it.
They were on Netflix. Because they still had deals with Netflix.
Yeah.
They had to wait for the Netflix deals to wear out before the movies could be put over on Disney Plus. That's the same thing with HBO Max. There was deals in place already because of all the streaming services, so they couldn't do certain things in other regions.
Yep. For example, where we are with CJ's Crave TV.
Well, in Canada, we have streaming laws, which makes no sense because how was Disney able to
That's just
bypass that.
Well, I don't
Well,
worry. I get
maybe
HBO for free anyway.
we're an hour in. Maybe we should shift to mailbag for a little bit, cool
Yeah.
down, and move on from
Yeah.
our topic.
I agree
Maybe
with
we
that.
should talk about Daredevil.
We will. We have a lot to cover. Let me bring up the mailbag here.
More people should put questions in the mailbag because it's mostly just me.
Oh, great.
That's good.
That's good. Thank you, CJ, for supporting it. I appreciate that.
I'm like, you're
All
on
right.
the panel. You could ask a question. You don't have to.
Well, he supports
hold on real quick.
Well,
real
you know,
quick,
there's only 2 questions, and one
Max, real
isn't even a
quick.
question.
Yeah.
If you look at G Money's comment, he said WB cannot expand in major European markets given Warner's deal with Sky.
Yeah.
That's why HBO Max is not in more markets.
Same in Canada.
Okay.
You know, WB decided to do this HBO Max thing without first going, wait a minute, guys, we should wait on this because we're not going to be able to hit all the markets due to these previous deals. They just went ahead, and that's bad leadership from the people that were the previous regime.
Fair enough.
Jason Kelo.
I agree with that.
They kind of cut the legs out from under it to start anew with all these other existing deals. Not a lot of foresight into all this stuff. Yeah. Okay. So let's get to the mailbag
CGH.
here. CGH and the CGH. I listen. Yes, he could say things on here, but he does consistently support the mailbag, which I do appreciate.
No, yes, that's what I said. CJ's the first question. Yeah.
All right. So, who's your favorite non-movie talk scooper geek culture YouTuber? They could even be people who have explored haunted places or uploaded gaming videos, unboxing, etc. Non-movie talk.
Oh, I got several.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Uh,
RJ.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me go through. I got a list.
Oh, list.
Solomonster Sounds Off, JD from
Yep.
NY206, Jim Cornette.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck Cornette.
Channel Pup, I think it is great. The Simpsons Theory, Lydia. She has great content about The Simpsons. It's great. It's awesome. Disney Dan, Spawnwave does great. Tekken 101, Mickey Views, Tim Tracker, Rick's Flicks. Lana Pierce, I think, does some great work on her channel.
Is that me?
Ellis Mark. Some call me Johnny.
What, are you just listing off people you're subscribed to?
Electric Dragon 505. TMP Vids, RGT85.
Oh no,
RGT85 is terrible.
Dashy, Video Game Donkey, Penguin Zero, Yesterworld Entertainment, Captain Midnight, The Report of the Week, Shoe on Head. A lot of great people.
RJ.
Peanut Butter Gamer, Kadikarus.
Lord God mercy.
How long is this gonna go?
Well, I was giving recommendations. That's the point. Give recommendations.
You just
You gonna name off every goddamn channel on YouTube?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
just a couple.
yeah.
I was just like that. I could have named more.
Sounds like
I had
it
50
should have
more.
started off.
Yeah, and
alphabetical.
nobody from Team MB. Nobody from Team MB. How?
I don't watch
Well, no,
non-movie
because you said
talk.
non-movie talk. Non-movie talk.
Well, there's people that don't do non-movie talk on Team
Yeah,
MB.
Aaron's like, well, what about my wrestling?
I love Aaron's wrestling content. It's great. Land of SmackDown's a great show.
Yeah, thank you.
Mine is Destiny FOMO. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
As his wife throws a shoe at him.
No.
I'm telling you what.
I like Dancing with Ghosts because they talk about music. I also just recently found out Brad tastes the music and he does a whole album reactions. And I completely agree with his take sometimes, but he's funny. That's a recent channel I found. And I'm not really into the food channels. I don't know. That's a few on mine. I watch way too much movie talk. I do watch some political channels on my off time. I do like that guy Secular Talk. Yes, but people hate him. On the panel. Yes, I've recently found his channel. Yeah, well, I don't understand. George really does not like him. It's funny. Amazing atheist.
I used to watch him a long time ago.
Brian, do you have some?
I used to watch a bunch of the was it the 3 a.m. challenge?
I watch a bunch of people.
Oh,
that you guys
yeah.
wouldn't like to listen to. So I'm
Oh,
not
I
gonna
got
comment.
a
I watched Tucker Carlson.
Hell yeah.
What?
Why'd you focus on me, dude?
I thought, was that a joke or that was
wanted to
real?
give you a list.
No, I'm
Okay.
serious. I watched that. I
Okay.
watched Tim
Okay.
Pool, and that's about it. Six
right.
Hexenhammer.
No,
a
I'm
little
not
bit of
trying
Razor
to.
Fist. Other than that, I don't watch stuff you guys would watch.
You guys should really watch theme park
And
channels.
not only
They're
that,
very
I watch
relaxing.
the shit that Matt Gerber talks shit about. So
Oh.
I don't like to talk about it. So thank you.
That's no. I appreciate you being. I appreciate that, Brian. I didn't know. Hey, we have all kind of different opinions.
What about car channels?
I'm sure I watch stuff that other people think is
guys.
cringe, too.
I work with cars for a living. I don't
Is
like
gaming
cars
content considered geek culture?
Yes.
Yep.
You could share it anyway. We're not so.
Yeah, it's
you know,
fine.
share-
It's fine, Tony.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
bring it
all
up.
share our interests.
What's Tony's? What does Tony?
My
watch?
recommendations: Alex Bale.
Yeah, we know
Austin
Marcus.
Eruption makes good content. Barely Sociable. Justin Wayne. Let's see who else.
Props to CGH for
Don't
great question.
Walk Run Productions if you like political stuff.
Oh yeah, I subbed to him after Tony sent me a video. I like that. He's pretty
Electro
good.
Boom if you like science. He does a lot of electronical work. He always electrocutes himself, so that's always fun. Of course, Frederick Knudsen. He does them deep dives. Hey, it's Vadim. Another political.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that if you like something funny, Killer KTV is pretty funny, and Long Beach Griffey, but they're a little racial in their humor, so you might not like it.
I mean,
I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones lore videos.
Yeah, I watch a lot of sports stuff, and wrestling stuff. I watch like this hockey. The guy named Hockey Guy. He does hockey.
Oh, I just
Canada.
subscribed to him. He's cool.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's
he's
he knows his
boring,
stuff,
but he knows
his
shit.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, Anthony, some people
200,000 subscribers.
Some people
too,
with your
Brian.
comments think maybe you should do
Yeah.
that to the blender. You know, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
That's why I said I don't want to talk about it, man.
No, don't. No
Oh,
shame.
I-
no shame.
I
No.
subscribe. I subscribe to Pat McAfee.
Okay.
So good. Oh, it's so good.
I do not like those. I hate that stuff. I don't like people stuffing their faces. I hate that.
Yeah, gross.
I subscribe a bunch of wrestling guys. Saw Monster.
I feel sorry for that.
Not a podcast.
YouTuber.
You know, RJ. You should
subscribe to Brian
wrestling.
Dane.
You should subscribe to Kevin Nash's podcast. The guy
Actually,
I might need to check that out. I might need to.
Blue Jay, you can. I'm sorry to get ahead, but other people share yours. And Blue Jay's comment is
Yeah, I'm
amazing. I
done.
think. Anyone else? Anthony, George.
Oh, I'll share.
Okay.
All right.
Which one?
Well, go ahead first. Go ahead.
So I'll share. So like I like to watch some of the basketball channels. So like Mike Korzemba, Aaron. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
Do you watch
Like,
JB Smoove?
I watch him.
Mm-hmm.
As CJH said, I like to watch those 3 AM challenges. So like I also like to watch the horror channels, like people that explore abandoned haunted places, like Mo Sargi, Oh my gosh. Like I'm into creepy stuff, so like I like to watch those kind of channels.
Hold on.
You
Let
should
me
probably
find the
refresh because
since I
ton of
love my
people
brother,
added their-
since I love my brother Brian so much, I'm gonna share one of my cringe channels that I watch.
Really,
Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Max, you suck."
We
I
don't
watch the
say
Young
anything.
Turks. You know, that's just the opposite side. And if me and Brian can get along, anyone, you know.
I used to when I had my head up my ass.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
see, he just basically said I have my head up my ass for watching.
No, I mean I had my head up my ass. I didn't say
To be fair, Tucker Carlson never denies a genocide. Cenk Uygur, on the other hand,
Can I just say something real quick? I think Brian should be allowed to watch whatever the hell he wants to watch.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I would say.
Hey, listen,
I respect
we're not the
Brian
bride
for saying
police
it.
here.
Not a lot of people, you know. I don't care. Brian is a good person.
what about
He is
Max's secret channel? Andy Signor brought up.
What kind
What
of
about
pizza
that?
is that?
Well, Andy
Yeah,
Signor is my
I'll
favorite
Caesars.
channel of all time.
Oh, you got the stick? Do you have the stick?
George
What's up
was
with that
talking,
other Mad
George was
Max
talking,
channel?
sorry.
on
I'm
YouTube?
just gonna say this. I love Brian and Max. I hate secular talk and Tucker Carlson. Both tribes suck. End of
Yeah, see,
story.
he thinks we both suck.
There
No,
is
I
another
love you guys.
movie
I just don't
madness.
like
That's
those
fine.
individuals. But I love
There's
you.
another-
I think we
second
should
movie
all,
madness.
I think the good suggestion is we should all watch Doomcock.
Hell no.
Anthony, did you want to
Tony
share what
is
you
trying to
watched?
speak.
I watch nobody on YouTube.
Thank you.
Except Max, right?
Nah,
All right, now
I
RJ,
don't-
can you please host this? I would
NBA
love
stuff.
to hear people complaining about me.
I could. I mean, we could if you want.
Yeah, especially since
Can
right.
I ask? Can I bring up something real quick?
Yeah.
Nothing bad. Just like I had an idea. I've been thinking about doing an interview series where I talk to people who are like some of the most influential people in movie talk and fandom, like really trying to get to know people, like even people like that are my friends. So it's up to y'all if you guys like this idea, but I want to do one with Max and Brian.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Tony,
we'll see.
go through all of us. George,
That would be fun, man.
This would be like a long, like I was thinking like an hour-long interviews. Just
Absolutely, that would be great.
Like getting to know where people came from, why they do what they do.
Sure,
You know?
sure, that's great.
I don't know. It's just an idea, though.
Space.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it. It's just an idea I had.
It's a good
you know?
idea, though.
Yeah, if you feel like if you do
Max
it,
is gonna
say-
take the idea.
I'll only do it if you activate your Patreon again.
Well, I don't want to take people's money if I'm not making content, though.
Well,
It's
you
messed
are
up.
making content. At least do something once a month. That's all. Keep us posted.
Is that worth paying for, though? I don't know.
$1. Yeah, I was signed
Maybe
up for
$1.
$1. before they canceled.
We'll
You
see.
know.
We'll see. I'll think about it. We'll see.
Yeah, because Ray really wants you to
I
activate.
know. I know.
that.
Ray and Samir really want me to.
yeah, why,
reactivate it.
Max? I mean, how come you don't do member private streams or anything like that?
We'll see. We'll see. Okay, but who here thinks this is a good idea from Blue Jay? Hey, RJ, can we have another Twitter Spaces
Yes.
attacking Max this time?
Yes.
If you
Only,
want, if you want.
only if you make Isaac a co-host. Because he loves
yes,
Yo.
yes.
Wait, can I do a Twitter space going after Isaac?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, let's go after
Hey,
Isaac.
Devin, how's it going?
Can I make a
He-
Twitter
because
space
Isaac-
going after this?
Because Isaac hates New Yorkers
Yes.
and Canadians.
Isaac doesn't.
Oh,
I think he hates
that-
something.
that- wait.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Hold
just kidding.
Hold up. How is it that Max goes, Devin, how you doing? And all you give him is a yo, and you don't tell us about this fantastic job that you said that you might be taking, Devin.
Oh, I've been ruminating on that all day. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to take it. It's gonna require relocating to like a city that I'm not super keen on living in.
Which
So-
is
But
it?
it'll get
Are
you
you
back
not
in
in
the
the city?
business.
He might not want to share that. That's up to him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's business, yeah.
He doesn't necessarily. That's the gist of it. He doesn't want to relocate to somewhere else, and he's not fond of that area. That's all.
We never got to hear Tony's question about the other channel.
Yeah, what's up with this other Mad Max channel that has a video from Mad Max Movie Talk on it?
Wait,
What?
Really? There's another one.
Yeah,
What?
there's another. You didn't know that?
Is this true?
Mine?
Yes.
Tony's
I mean, there's a
wrong.
guy that sounds
There's no
exactly
way.
like you, Max, that has
Oh
uploaded a
God,
video.
this is a joke.
Oh, Lord.
No,
All
it's
right.
not a joke. I swear to God.
Share it.
Are you saying
Let's see it.
stolen
Let's see it.
content?
Show us.
I'm getting it.
Tony must be trolling.
It's not
Maybe-
trolling. I don't
Maybe
troll.
you could copyright
Are
claim
you
it.
sure?
I can't copyright claim. I'm Mad Max. There's a Mad Max movie.
Oh, really? Wow.
That's
What
you,
is
right?
this?
What the fuck?
And that's your
Oh,
video.
So this dude's just uploading.
I don't care if they upload it. I don't whatever.
Why you
It's only
did
got
this on the
34
Twitter?
views.
Why you
It
did
was
this
10
on
months
Twitter?
ago.
10 months
10
ago.
months
Did you
ago.
accidentally
No.
log into the wrong channel, Max?
No,
and
someone
you
did
uploaded?
that. I remember someone did that a while ago, but they only did one
It's
video.
Isaac. It's Isaac.
It's probably Isaac. Yeah.
They might do that to troll in the chat. I don't know.
It said Mad
That's
Max
2 years
Mandalorian, a wannabe G&G channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably somebody in the community.
Joined
yeah.
on May 23rd, 2020. That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
There's actually
Okay.
more channels called Movie Madness.
Marcus, nobody cares about him.
Okay.
Isaac.
Well, let's get back to the mailbag. Or what's going on with you, Devin? How you feeling with nerd content and everything? You're
I'm sure Devin has a lot to say.
Well, I mean, that's a very vague question. I just spent the past 4 days wrestling with my PC and a whole litany of hardware issues, of which I'm very angry about right now. And all I wanted to do was upgrade my CPU, a $600 upgrade that turned into like $1,200.
Ooh,
and now it turns out that this new motherboard I got, 2 of the RAM slots aren't functioning. So, I have a better CPU and graphics card, but I halved my memory, my onboard RAM. So, cheers to that. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this thing next. But I'm just glad that I can get back on and stream again. But what was your question about? I mean, it was a pretty vague question, a pretty big
I don't
question.
know. A big question, like what you've been watching stuff, how are you feeling about everything? Do you think we've lost our minds over here on MME? With our average lap?
I think.
Oh, and thank you so much. You dropped some fire on that 24-hour stream. I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting you to last more than like 5.
Oh,
but it was impressive that you actually did the whole thing. So cheers and kudos to that. But
I was gonna do 168 stream, 168-hour live stream.
But there's no proof.
There is proof. People were there at the end.
Max, how about just upload the other half for the 10 hours?
I can't. It's
gone.
Yeah.
It's not on YouTube, but this
the recording on stream. The only reason that's there is StreamYard.
It's a Mac. It's a Mac.
My plan I pay for recordings, so StreamYard saved the first 10 hours. Don't start this rumor, Tony. Look, Tony, I'm telling you the truth. I lost the 24 hours. Don't listen to Isaac.
I saw the last. I think I bailed on hour 22 because I had just other stuff to do that day. But yeah, as far as your question though, I'm watching a ton of stuff. I don't think. I mean, as far as losing your minds, I think there was that 4-hour Twitter space over Scoopers. It's like,
RJ.
Man, like what?
What I do?
There is just constant farming of that shit. Like there's, it's and for Scoopers. Is that necessary?
Yeah,
like
Scoopers.
Why? Why is it necessary?
It's
Scoopers
so
are-
ingrained.
Again, clarifying the whole thing. Like, I was asked to host the space by a friend because they don't like.
I
hosting
love it.
spaces
I'm not
because they
lying.
don't
You
like
know I
managing
love it.
really. So they asked me to host it. It was really their space, not mine.
I'm gonna farm
RJ,
some more.
just admit that you like drama. You love the drama.
Wait, Devin. Wait,
There's
Devin.
a lot of.
You're not wrong, but criticizing people is not necessarily drama. Criticizing people in the industry.
Oh,
people,
what I heard on that stream was drama.
But from
especially
RJ,
Well, it
That's
got
not
it
RJ's
got
fault.
into pretty blood. Yeah, sadly, it devolved into blood.
Oh, it turned into a blood sport pretty ruthlessly.
Yeah. I wish it didn't go that way, honestly. I wish it could have been a more proper debate, but it is what it is in regards to that.
Why don't you just set up a UFC octagon?
Here's another thing I want to say. If you keep your cool, keep it to people. RJ didn't lose his cool on that. He did very good.
I wanted to have a conversation.
If someone else lost their minds, that's on them. You can't control people.
Sadly, I wish
that was not your intention.
Well, hosting Twitter Space is difficult because trying to meet people and control a conversation so it doesn't turn to that.
Especially when there's how many people are watching at the peak.
Well, we had about 400, 500. I think it was 556 or something.
Try to control that many people.
I think in total, 4,000 people have listened to it. So it's just it blew up in a bigger way than any of us.
You should have asked Sil my question, whether or not he would still support.
Well, like I said, it
Snyder.
was basically a lineup of people wanting to pop in to say their grievances. That's basically what it turned into. Which again wasn't. That's
the thing that weirds me out is grievances against the scooper. It's what grievances? So they said something that wasn't true. Okay, it's that's scoopers.
Well, the thing is that it was discussed. People got emotionally invested, and he had a big part to play in that.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, and I was people venting that frustration because it's been happening for a while. So, in my opinion, it's been a long time coming. I just hope it was a thought where everyone can just walk the fuck away now, chill out, have a coke smile.
Is Brian's audio messing up for anyone else, or is that me? I asked because once I updated my drivers, I've had some sound issues on my own, so I just need to know which end it was coming from. But I get what you're saying, though, Brian. I get what you're saying. Like, if people were emotionally manipulated by the content he was putting out, and that was an avenue of which they could exercise their frustrations and get some kind of, cathartic release from it, I get that.
I think that's what
understand
people that's what people really turn it into. But again, I would have liked to have actually had like a better conversation than what it turned into. But I don't think Twitter is really the place.
Twitter is not the
I
space.
say keep going, RJ. It's
know
not
what
your
it is?
fault if people lose their cool. You try. You have good intentions.
Well, but again, though, I have to clarify. It wasn't my space.
Well, the thing is, though,
my God, look at this. Get on here, Eddie. I have a bone to pick with you. Did you pay for those ads? Did you hear?
You didn't see the
No, he
Oh,
didn't.
stay away from the drama, Eddie.
He didn't.
I think he did.
You didn't see it, Max?
Sean did.
Yeah.
Sean admitted he paid for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He had the
taking
screenshots and everything.
Yeah, he said.
I'm
he said
taking the L.
he said he's a big fan of Eddie's content and wanted to support him.
Oh, Eddie, you come here and you could deliver the L to me. I really apologize.
Eddie needs to come back
I
on
did
these
say that
streams.
was one of the scenarios. Yeah, and that's actually.
Are you surprised that it was Sean though?
No. Now that you said who it was, I'm like, yeah, because did you see his
And
Twitter?
then you saw
He
Rip
loves
Rip respond
trolling.
to it.
He loves
Yeah,
trolling.
he especially
You saw
those
Rippo
people, he
return?
trolls them all the time.
Oh my God, where are you, Eddie? Here you go. Come on, man. I apologize. I'm gonna give me my L. I didn't think that was possible.
Yeah,
oh
you
my,
fucking
he was okay. I thought he did it, and I gave him props for it. I was like, just admit it. That's a great troll.
I'll admit it was kind of funny to see pop up.
Yeah.
Yes. Good job.
Well, I'm just shocked. Like, I didn't know you could. Like, here's the thing. I'm not, because I have YouTube Premium, so I don't really look at ads. I didn't know you could like make one of your videos an advertisement. I had no clue that's something you could do.
Yes, I thought about doing it for a while. When I was really going after.
Doesn't it cost a lot of money though?
Not really.
Depends on. Yeah, you could set a goal of how much you want to pay, and it does that amount of until that many people click.
Oh, Devin, I didn't get a chance to ask you. Did you watch Werewolf by Night?
I just watched that last night. Actually, that was awesome. I loved it.
Nice.
And the weird thing, and it's one of those situations where like I never really cared or had interest in like Man-Thing, but it was awesome seeing it on the screen. I was like, "Whoa, okay, this is actually really cool."
It was the practical effects that sold it.
I know.
Yeah.
Would you rewatch the original movie?
The original Man-Thing movie?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it. So
I don't remember. I've never. Yeah, I didn't know there was an original movie.
All right, Vince. Okay.
All right, Max. I'm gonna head out.
All right.
Enjoy yourselves.
Wow, you got somewhere better to be. You got a hot date.
Yeah, I do actually.
With who?
Tony.
Ooh.
I was gonna say your mom, but that'd be kind of mean. I'm out of
here. Well, Kevin Feige second produced the Man-Thing movie from 2005.
Did he?
Yeah, they went to the Sci-Fi Channel. I remember that.
I don't remember them.
Yeah,
I know they. I know they might. I hope they release a Blu-ray of it. I definitely want.
Feige produced a lot of stuff from like the 2000s, like.
Apparently, the DVD and the Blu-ray, like one is extended, and it's actually the DVD. The DVD is extended.
All right. Well, let's get back to the mailbag here. Quote of the day 21. Mass Vigilante. You see, when you take life, you live deep in fear that your life will be taken away as well. When you harm others, you're only harming yourself. What did I say there? It's sort of return to monk. Hi, Max. I don't know if you're religious.
That's messed up.
Self. I don't know if you're a religious man or not, but I just had an epiphany last night when I was sleeping. My dream was the world will be much brighter and a better place if you pressure the hell out of RJ to return from retirement.
Well, okay, no, because like no. So here's the thing, right? Like, I can't do. Okay, I'm gonna get serious for a second. This is actually gonna be serious.
So serious?
No,
do we need Hans Zimmer?
No, I'm being
Ryan.
this is genuinely serious. I cannot do this anymore, probably in January, because full transparency, I'll say my occupation. I want to say, basically I'm going to be doing my internship where it's like full time, 5 days a week.
Yeah, that's a lot of
job.
work.
Yeah.
Realistically, I just don't know what time I'm gonna. I mean, maybe occasionally every other weekend, but like it's also about protecting my identity, protecting my clients. I'll say,
Right.
I want to.
Yeah.
So it's just like my time is very limited, right? So I don't know what I want to do because I have like 3 months, really. So I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that
Bot
out.
with a bang, homie.
It's kind of like this this midlife crisis where it's like, you know, like you're close to the end, but you don't know what you want to do, sort of thing.
Wait, what?
What?
Close to the end.
Well, I mean, like YouTube wise, like content creation wise, I'm close to the end. It's like really.
RJ,
what I
yeah,
wanna
we're really
do.
happy for you, RJ. Virtual hug, yes.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, hopefully I pass the semester. I'm kind of worried.
No,
about
he
that,
spelled
but-
my Jumbo name wrong. He put
But-
Jaro.
No, and be nice to Matt Jaro.
Jaro.
I like Matt Jaro.
Who's Matt
How
Jaro?
wrong he is about Superman not in Black
Jaro's a
Adam.
cool
See,
guy.
even Mass Vigilante calls Matt Jaro out. He's human. He can make mistakes, many mistakes too. And it's better to keep your friends close than stupid comic book movies. Who cares about this damn scoop war? People can have opinions, but just have fun and be positive and respectful one another with these ethics and morals in mind. Only then the world will be at peace. Nice, Mass Vigilante. And then we'll bounce
CGH
through. CGH, what is RJ's opinion on the Air cut? Does it exist, and is it good or better than the original?
Well, again, I'm gonna go with the word of the Twitter account Retweet Air Suicide Squad, who is in direct contact with David Ayer, who confirmed he showed the cut to those Twitter people. So, I mean, that's kind of it is real. It's a real cut. Whether we see it, I don't know, but it is a real cut. It exists.
Didn't say it's 2 hours?
I agree,
and
and I
25 minutes,
apologize
something
if
like
my joking is to be taken.
No,
I'm
no,
just,
no, no, no.
I'm
It's
just
fine to
want you
make
to make
jokes.
I want you to feel wanted, but yeah, you need to do what.
No,
you
it's
need
more
to do
so
here.
like because I'll be honest, I have been flip flopping a lot. Like because
Yeah.
it's hard to walk away from something I truly love.
Yeah.
Plus,
Well,
like just to be completely honest, like this is also a way of socializing for me outside of like my normal.
I know this
daily
is also
stuff,
your
That's
so-
why. That's the main reason, RJ, why I actually couldn't retire.
RJ, I know this is
Seriously,
also
I have nobody to
this
talk
is
to.
also the career you wanted to go, right? This is also the career you wanted to go. before
Right, I
you
mean,
got
this is
involved
what I've
in-
been working towards, but it's also like a thing of like I'm like caught in the middle. It's like I don't know.
There's
like,
a lot of young
I don't know.
people that feel like we have to be more empathetic to the young ones too, because
Yeah.
I
True,
pretty
yeah.
much know the way my life is going right now. But young people, there's more opportunities in you're getting out of school, and there's a lot of life decisions. So I definitely empathize.
I'm in college currently.
Yes, CJH is
I've been in college for like 3 years.
Congratulations as well.
So yeah, stay in school. No, I just
in
joke
school.
because I want people to feel wanted. But yeah, you need to do what's best for your life over movie talk.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
this is
I
not
do this
exactly-
for fun. Like I have like a job that even though it's not that
This is-
long, like it's meaningful at least.
We're not big YouTubers. We don't make a huge amount of money from this. So getting an actual career or actual job, like, is beneficial.
Yeah,
big
like, I'm trying to
YouTubers.
work towards getting a letter of
Yeah.
recommendation to be a para one day. So like
Just be successful in life.
Yeah.
You know.
that's
Make-
like a lot of
This whole
work.
time I thought I was a big YouTuber.
Jesus Christ.
Isaac,
Congratulations, Isaac.
Isaac, is that
Next
internship
question.
leading
Well,
to somewhere?
Well, Jade
After
says
Daredevil Born Again.
what character would you like to see next? Thank you, Jade. What
That's a
character
good
would like to
question,
see?
Luke Cage.
Yes, thank
Oh
you.
yeah, I like that Luke
Even-
Cage.
yeah,
I like
Luke
the
Cage.
actor. I would love to see
Jessica.
Jessica Jones.
Because
I-
she's
I-
not returning.
I would like to
she is
see Iron
returning
Fist.
for a small cameo.
Jessica
Fist.
Jones. Jessica
I'd
Jones
like
may not
to
be a long-term
see-
solution.
Actually, how can they do this? Because
Do what?
like Spider-Man, Sony owns a lot of Daredevil villains.
No, they don't.
No, don't. Marvel own
Well,
it.
Spider-Man and Daredevil share a lot of villains.
Marvel
That-
owns the
is
rights
true.
to most of them. But Sony and Marvel has it
Like-
there. They work a deal together all the time.
I mean, they're both in New York, so they would share some of the same villains.
Yeah, they'll share the same summer villains too.
Yeah.
And plus,
So
Sony
who
has a good
owns what?
relationship with Marvel.
Because like Spot or that Spot villain, he's gonna be in the Spider-Verse movie. But he's also a Daredevil villain.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if Marvel want to use the character, let's say.
I guess it depends on what the contracts say. Right?
Yeah, the contract.
Because there are plenty of like villains who also were X-Men villains, who are Fantastic Four villains, and they were Avengers villains.
Yeah, I know exactly.
They bounce around a lot.
The perfect Daredevil Spider-Man villain is actually Sin Eater.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, if
does anyone else have to answer Jade's question there? Anyone else?
I think the biggest one. I just want to see more. I just want to see Bullseye. That's the biggest one. I want to see what they're going to do.
Bullseye was
he's
cool.
From what people are saying, he's coming back and Born Again.
Give
we don't
him
know if it's the
his
same actor or
costume.
not.
I'd like
He
to
will-
see
he
Ghost
will be
Rider.
Ghost Rider too. Either iteration. I like the Robbie.
But
Reyes one.
which version of Ghost Rider? There's like 3 different versions.
Johnny Blaze.
And
That's a good
CJH, yeah, CJH is getting a lot of heat. He said, if people ask more questions, I wouldn't ask so many. LOL. That's understandable. Okay,
Spoilers?
H parts. You ready for the last Rings of Power? Well, I'm saving that for the end for me and Brian. You ready for the last Rings of Power? If so, who do you think is Sauron?
Hans.
I think Hans is the right
It's a
answer.
joke. It's a joke.
I honestly don't know. There's
It could be Hellbrand, but I don't know.
Sauron is Sauron.
Yes.
I think it's Gil Galad.
I don't know who it is. Like it could be Hellbrand. It could be.
I think it's Gil Galad.
Didn't they show Sauron?
No, they
In
showed
the
him
show
the
at
armor.
the start of the.
But he's a CJ. He's a shapeshifter. That's the thing. He's a shapeshifter. He could shapeshift to anything.
Devin, I know you're really deep in the Rings of Power. Do you have a theory on who Sauron is?
Yeah, I mean, I think it could be anyone, but I think Gil Galad is an option. Rhea
Possibly.
says Celebrimbor. He's a viable option.
You think they may not be the real Celebrimbor or whatever. They actually did something happen to them.
Yeah.
Wait. I have a question.
Who's the tall guy?
Wait, hold on. I have a question. I've not watched the show, but has the entire season been building to the mystery of who Sauron is? Like, 'cause they don't know.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a weird. It's a question that the fans ask themselves.
Oh, it's more like a fan theory, like who is
more
it?
than what the show is guiding towards.
It's more of an origin of Mordor. How Mordor created.
Yeah.
So this is just Morbius, or no? What's the?
Is Ring of Power
Mephisto.
really good?
This
Okay.
is just
Is
Mephisto
Ring of Power
all
a really
over
good
again.
show?
No, it's
Not quite Mephisto,
CJ, it's not
because
Mephisto because we know Sauron's
yeah,
around.
Sauron's
we
gotta
know
make an
Sauron's
appearance.
among his people. He's a manipulator. He's a behind the scenes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, CJH says, would you like them to expand the 90s Marvel cartoon shows? Spider-Man, they're doing X-Men, Hulk, Silver Surfer, etc. Maybe make Daredevil show because he chewed up in Spider-Man, etc. I would love that. I would like to see Fantastic
There should be
Four.
a Daredevil cartoon. That would have been.
Yeah.
I don't know why that
I
wasn't
mean,
one
you
in the
getting that
90s.
with freshman year.
I loved that old '90s Spider-Man cartoon. I think it's kind of underrated.
I feel
honestly.
like
I still watch it. It's good.
Yeah,
that's a good
it's
show.
great.
And
only
on a
weird-
cliffhanger, which is crazy.
The only weird thing
Oh,
about the '90s cartoon was that Spider-Man was never allowed to punch.
Do you know that Aerosmith
I think
did
it's Ragged
the
Ass.
theme song?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
It was a great theme song.
Okay.
I mean,
here let's try to get through this mailbag here because there's a lot of questions tonight. Abraham Khan, what's your favorite Christopher Nolan film? Mine has to be Dark Knight or close to it, Inception.
Dark Knight.
Batman Begins.
Dark Knight or Batman Begins for me.
Dark Knight.
I appreciate all his other stuff. I like Inception too.
I haven't seen enough of his work to be able to answer that question because I feel like it's the influence of my buddy Justin. If I don't say The Prestige, then something's wrong with me. But
What's the one with the black hole?
Interstellar.
Yeah,
And I like it.
Interstellar.
I love that movie too.
Okay. Yeah, great. Anyone else want to share a Christopher Nolan favorite?
Mm.
I'm kind of in Devin's camp. I haven't seen enough of his movies to really say
I think people lose their mind over him. With
Well,
the
I'm not trying to
cinematography is always
stop
great,
comic
but
book movies right now either. So
Well, I mean,
No, Insomnia was amazing.
Okay.
Well, besides like Dark Knight and Inception, probably my third favorite
Wait,
would be Memento.
Is Insomnia the one with Robin Williams and
Al
Yeah.
Pacino, yeah.
yeah.
Al Pacino.
Memento, I thought was a phenomenal movie. That's probably my third favorite of his. That was his second favorite film.
Aren't they remaking that?
Yeah,
Remake of what?
don't remake any of his films.
All right. Okay, so let's get back here. What's everyone's favorite food dish? I usually say pizza, but I love sushi, and I didn't. I actually now I'm thinking about sushi. I haven't had sushi in a long time, and I didn't really. On my first date, my wife had me try sushi. I had like the vegetarian type, like California rolls, but not like real sushi, the good stuff, and that like changed my. I was like blown away by some really good sushi. So I like that. I like hibachi type food, Chinese food. Oh yeah.
So Max likes Asian food, if you haven't guessed.
I like all. Listen, I like all food. That's for you, Tubby or Chubby or not.
What?
Jesus,
Isaac. I meant to say for Isaac calling me.
Isaac,
I meant
put
that. I meant that to say for Isaac calling me.
It's
Tubby.
too late.
Here you go. I like all the foods. I like the Asian food, the Mexican food. I like burgers, the pizza, and Tubby movie maker.
Is your mom an answer?
I love good baked ziti.
Yeah,
I love baked ziti.
No, I love Mexican
I like penne
food too.
pasta.
Yeah.
Oh, Korean barbecue. Ooh.
I'm with Ryan on that Korean barbecue, but I'm also with you on the sushi. Like my favorite sushi place is like right down the street from me, and I can't go there because when I do, I always end up just dropping an obscene amount of money. I mean, it's always worthwhile. I always feel good when I leave, but man, it's a problem. It's a real problem. But when you find a really good sushi place, like there are a few things better in my opinion.
Oh, fresh sushi, like really good. Oh, that's so good.
You know they had they should have had a market. It was a missed opportunity not to have a marketing with Burger King for Rings of Power, onion rings.
Onion rings of power.
Wait,
Yes.
you guys ever see like Clerks 2 where like the guy's like holding the onion ring saying one ring to rule them all.
Yeah. Dr. Hockey. I don't know.
Oh Lord, God mercy.
Well, listen, he's a member. Let's. I think Joss Whedon gets a little too much hate for his work on Justice League. He's not talking about the controversy.
You know what I just found out?
Hold on, let me finish, Aaron. Okay. I think Joss Whedon gets a little too much hate for his work with Justice League 2017. Don't get me wrong, the movie is a mess. I'm not trying to say whether he's a good person or not, but my point is that he had a lot to do a lot of reshoots and edits with a limited amount of time.
That's fair. You should have done it ground up.
I haven't heard that name in 8 months. Oh, Jesus.
And I'll save Jimbo's spoilers for later. Okay, what were you going to say, Aaron?
It's actually not that. It's not Breaking Now, but it broke 3 hours. Do you remember the Pamela Anderson movie Barbella, whatever it's called, in the 90s?
Barbed Wire.
Barbed Wire. Oh, no.
Yeah, Barbed Wire. Yeah, what about
Okay, it's a different movie. But Sydney Sweeney is gonna be in a movie called Barbella.
Do not share any images.
No, we can't share that. She's new to that.
Is it Barbella or Barbarella?
Ooh.
It says Barbarella.
Oh, Barbarella. Okay. There's a remake of that movie. Then, I guess.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney. Yeah.
Okay.
Barbed Wire was the dark horse. Barbed Wire. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what was this? I want to bring up the main article.
Max is being canceled on Twitter.
What? Yeah, he's
Isaac
going after
and
you,
Eddie.
man.
Oh, really?
Isaac and Eddie.
Good. I approve. I approve.
Why did you? Okay.
All right, so here's the main topic of the that we're finally getting to. We kind of glossed over it a little bit, but Spider-Man 4 rumor hints at Daredevil storyline. But people are like, what about Fantastic Four? Maybe that also could be factoring into the delay. Fantastic Four is not coming till later, and I don't think they're going to wait on Spider-Man 4 because they also have to keep those Spider-Man projects coming out. It makes a lot of sense. Can you imagine having this Kingpin go into the Spider-Man universe? Do you think they would do that?
Yes. You realize what D'Onofrio last year and this year, and Charlie Cox and Sim has been. People are you going to be in Spider-Man 4 and say, well, we don't know. We just have to wait and see. So I mean,
but Daredevil doesn't.
If it comes from Cosmic Circus, then there's some.
That's true.
Daredevil doesn't know who Peter Parker is anymore.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah,
they know Spider-Man, but that doesn't.
Let's go down the line and see how much you would anticipate that if they bring Kingpin. We haven't seen Kingpin in Spider-Man yet, in any of the Spider-Man movies.
We haven't.
Even more so than Daredevil. I would love Daredevil
What about
too.
Kate Bishop?
What about it, Aaron?
Well, her mother, the connections to the Kingpin, Kate Bishop.
Well, she's in jail.
Yeah.
They're gonna do that too, but
bring her in that too. Bring her back
would
after that.
Kingpin have an eye patch?
Yes.
No.
Even though he was.
Yeah. Echo, he has the ice patch.
Devin, you're a big Spider-Man
This is
fan?
probably after Echo though.
Devin?
Yeah, I am.
Or is that one character that you would love to see interact with Spider-Man? Kingpin, the villain?
I was never a fan of Kingpin as a villain until Vincent D'Onofrio played him.
Yeah,
I think that him as a villain, he kind of has a ceiling as to what he can bring.
You think? Okay,
I think so. I feel like he may have peaked in Daredevil season 3. I'm not. He didn't really do much in Hawkeye. Wasn't really. I don't know. I'd rather see other villains, but I mean, I love Vincent D'Onofrio. I wouldn't be mad if he came back.
What about you, Brian? Thinking about Spider-Man villains, Daredevil, and potentially Kingpin, and they have hinted at it. Yeah,
Hobgoblin. Bring in Hobgoblin.
Oh please, no.
Why?
I don't care. I don't. Yeah, I don't care.
Hobgoblin was a bit of grounded story in my opinion. He's a gang war kind of goblin.
Ned Leeds is.
Oh, sorry, bro.
No, it's okay, dude. I'm good, bro. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Anyone else want to share?
Oh, you know who's a good feeling? What's his name? Mr. Negative.
I want to see Mr. Negative done on the screen. Spider-Man PS4 really got me into that character, Martin Lee.
Yeah.
What do you? Matt Jarb was entering the building. We're talking about potentials for Spider-Man 4 with Daredevil storyline, street level, and what's your thoughts on the potential of Kingpin and Daredevil being included in a Spider-Man 4 movie?
I mean, that's going to take a little bit of moving mountains.
I think? Okay.
Well, I say that only because of the rights issue. Keep in mind that it's a Sony-controlled property. And even though Marvel has a lot of input, they produce it. Sony still has the final say.
Yeah.
And bringing over, because it's generally, I mean, they've kind of said this before where it's the pathway is almost like, one direction. Marvel characters can go over to Sony. Only one Sony character can go over to Marvel. So that's the whole, they might do that, but that would be, I don't know. I think there's more, they might hint it. They might tease it because they've already had Daredevil come over for No Way Home for that brief little bit. But I think it would just be a cameo. I don't think it would be a team up because Spider-Man movies have proven to be very, very popular on their own. But without the Tony Stark angle, that's going to be one that he might need a new mentor, and that could be Daredevil. It's possible because Tony was a big part of Homecoming. Obviously, Far From Home was a massive thing, and then with everything with No Way Home. So I could see that being something they do, and I would love it. I think Kingpin versus Spider-Man would be fantastic.
What about Reed Richards?
Well.
No, I think we're gonna because they're not gonna want to go back to the tech side of things. They're going to
You
have
sure?
to. Yeah, because well, okay, well, think about it like this, right? At the end of No Way Home, he had to he crafted his own suit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Right. So like, and he's got the web shooters, he's got those still, but he doesn't have access to Stark Tech. He won't have access to like
Could
to
it
Edith.
be
He doesn't
like
have
a
money. He's broke.
PlayStation Spider-Man suit?
I'll tell you this. This is petty, but I fully own it. I refuse to acknowledge anything involving Spider-Man on PS4
Well, you own the suit.
unless they go back and replace the original look of Peter Parker.
What?
I fucking hate the look of the new Peter Parker that they changed that with. I just thought it was
Well,
no.
Brian, I gotta send you that PS4 copy because I have it twice now, so I gotta send.
Oh
it
no,
to
the
you.
game is great. The game is
I
amazing,
bought it, and then when I bought the PS5 Miles Morales, there was an upgraded PS5 that he can't Matt can't stand, and that's the one I paid like $10 extra to download. Yeah.
Well, no. The gameplay is amazing. I really hate the fact that they changed the way that Peter Parker looked. And I say that because I feel Yuri Lowenthal and the rest of the voice cast did such an amazing job. The writing was fantastic. The voice work was fantastic. And as a result of that, you know, there's a real big emotional hook at the end of that game. The end of that game is emotional, you know?
I think the whole game was emotional.
It was, but the ending just nails you, right? And then you're like, oh, and then they go, yeah, well, we're also, it'd be like, what, you know, one of your favorite movies, you know, let's just say it's this, you know, like, it'd be like Marvel all of a sudden going like, you know what, we're going to go back and we're going to digitally remove Robert Downey Jr., keep his voice, but we're going to replace him with, let's say, Randy Quaid. And you're like, why would you do that? And they're like, because we fucking can. Fuck you. Don't mess with us. Like, that's what it boils down. That's how I view it.
To me, I don't care about the face. It's just,
When the hell did Jarbo get here?
Oh my god!
I was watching Ghostbusters Afterlife for like the fourth time in the last couple days.
Wow,
nice.
My girlfriend's obsessed with it. Like she watched Ghostbusters 1 and 2 again yesterday. Even rewatched the first one this morning. I got home from going to Costco. She had to run out, but she left Ghostbusters on for some reason, and then like it had ended, and Hulu autoplayed True Lies, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch this.
I wish it was a sequel.
And do what you were thinking.
Damn.
It knew I really wanted to watch James Cameron's probably best original.
I got to rewatch that one. I haven't watched it in a while.
It still holds up.
Well, insider Charles Murphy added more credence to the rumor. I don't.
What's the rumor? I missed it. What's going on?
Oh, Daredevil being Spider-Man 4.
That's obvious. Yeah.
Well, Matt just said it's has a lot of it could be difficult to do that, or a lot to accomplish.
It can be. It's going to be a transition because the previous trilogy was so big in scope and scale. How do you make the next one?
Both Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio have teased their involvement in Spider-Man 4. It seems to me that both Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio have teased the potential for them to be in Spider-Man 4, teased in a way, and yeah, that's going to happen kind of way. So that's all that's there. But I that got me really excited thinking about it. I would love it's not that much of a stretch because he was in the last Spider-Man movie, you know.
I mean, well, say that it's going to take place the aftermath after Born Again. So what happens in Born Again is going to influence Spider-Man 4 for Tom. Like Kingpin is the mayor of New York City, which makes sense. So whatever happens in Born Again, and I don't know.
Well, I mean, Charlie Cox did say in an interview that they might have to kind of go over some of the previous storylines.
Yeah, like redo some of the events from the first.
Oh, season 2. You have to redo season 2.
Well, here's the thing.
What
I just
does that
want
mean,
John
though?
Bernthal coming back.
Oh yeah.
Does that mean that the completely redo?
No.
No. They might just touch upon key things in order to either to catch the audience up or to showcase what's been slightly altered. Because I think it's like they say that it's the same Matt Murdock. It's the same character from the Netflix show. But what I'm wondering, though, is like, is it going to be the same character, only slightly different because it's a different world? It's a different universe. However, ABC Television owned the rights to Daredevil and all those other shows. Netflix simply was just the distribution platform and the co-financer. But now Disney's got all the rights to that. They've got everything. They've always had it. They just couldn't do anything.
Disney doesn't own NBC?
No, ABC.
Disney owns ABC.
ABC
I don't care.
Disney owns ABC.
Yeah,
I
if
did
you
not
go
know
in-
that.
if you watch the Netflix shows, it says an ABC it says an ABC television production. So it's like, yeah, because that was the whole thing with Jeff Loeb and shit. So Disney has always owned everything out of the Netflix shows. Netflix just was a co-financer and the distribution platform. Now that the show is off there, it's on Disney Plus. Everything is back over at Disney. They can, but I think it's just the violence level that they want to kind of like maybe tone down.
Maybe, I don't know. I watched Werewolf by Night last night and was pretty.
I still have to watch it. I just
what's wrong with you? Why are you,
know
here?
what it is?
Go away.
You know
go
why?
away and watch it.
No, it's because I have a half hour to my own stream. I'm gonna start cutting my streams down to like an hour though, because I get done.
I'm gonna adding a half hour.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And then so you can just you can be my opening act is basically what you're saying.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Are you
That's
saying main
crazy.
event?
That's
Holy
crazy.
shit. Well,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
on
isn't
that
it?
note, let's give respect to Angela Lansbury. I love Murder, She Wrote. I love watching it with my mom. You know, family memories. Good show. What else was she in? She was in some Disney stuff, right? Beds, Knobs, and
Yeah,
Broomsticks and stuff. And
Yeah, she was in she was the teapot in freaking.
oh, that's right. Yes, Beauty and the Beast. 96. Great life. Great life. Respect.
She was in the original Manchurian Candidate.
Wasn't she also in Mary Poppins?
No, that was Julie
No.
Andrews.
No, but wasn't she a part? No, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. All right, I messed up.
I mean, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks was very similar, like tonally speaking, to that. I mean, the concept was very similar. Yeah, like you could see Mary Poppins and Bed Knobs and Broomsticks existing in the same universe.
Pretty much, yeah. They're tangential.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't
Have
mean
you
to
heard
break the flow.
have you heard the Bill Murray stuff?
What?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that tonight.
Oh, this is something that you should probably cover because you got a lot of engagement on unknown projects for that Grinch movie.
Dude,
It's still doing good.
I can't. I looked at okay, not to. I'm not trying to humble brag or nothing. Like literally.
Yeah, you are.
Because like no. I haven't in the last like year and a half. I've barely posted like a lot of single standalone videos, right, compared to live streams. And this one has like done so well, even in regards to ad revenue. For a 4-minute video, I've already like almost tripled what I would make normally on like an average live stream.
Right.
And I'm just like, why don't I do more of
Should have listened to Max earlier.
It's like I'm just going to cover weird horror movies, man.
No, I told you. I said, Matt, you overthink things and just get out there more. It's
Well,
like fishing. You never know what's going to go through.
Yeah. It's really timing. It's just like because today.
Well,
I took the kids.
here's another one that you should probably pump out a video because I don't think anyone's talking about it. Red Sonja reboot. First image shows
That's a reboot
character. Here's
Yeah.
the first image.
Awesome.
I thought the girl that was playing.
I don't think
Batman
anyone's
was gonna
covering
play
that.
it.
I was actually going to make a
No,
single
she
video on
dropped out.
This is the first time I'm seeing this.
She dropped out, Anthony.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
she
now,
dropped
it's now,
out? My audio
yeah.
went out. Hold on.
Yeah.
I leaned back too far. What's
That
that?
looks good. That looks good.
She didn't drop out.
She did. The original actress dropped out. This is the
Yeah, who played who Ghost? No, who played Ghost?
Yeah, the actress that played Ghost.
Hannah Colm, Jane.
Oh, she dropped out. I'm
out.
okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but
she's
that
gonna
looks
be in
great.
Thunderbolts anyway.
I'm glad they're actually doing it. That's been talked about for years, and I think that's one that has an opportunity to get some eyes on it. Not that that's the only reason you do it, but
The Grassity says going to be
no one's
terrible,
talking about it because I think you like that, right, Matt? You like talking about stuff that no one else is really giving attention to.
I mean, it's yeah. I mean, I was actually at Comic-Con. I want to say 06 when they had Rodriguez and Rose McGowan. Maybe it was 07. They're promoting Red Sonja. They even had they gave out posters
That
with
would be
Rose
interesting
McGowan as Red
too.
Sonja.
That would be interesting too to talk about the history
Not
of
Rose
Red
McGowan.
Sonja coming back. That would be.
Oh yeah,
really
I have
interesting.
actually. It's so funny. I think it's you guys can't see it. I'm not on camera. Well, actually, hold on. I will for this because even for Red Sonja,
You got tickets to see it?
No. I found. I'm just sorry, guys. I'm trying to find my settings here because everything's all crazy.
Not gonna happen. Another one. Damn.
Okay, so there we go. It's all dark, but you can see that right there. It's Queen of Plague. This is a motion comic.
Ooh, I didn't know
that I found. I found this at Winco for like $5 a while back. I haven't opened it yet.
Is that girl? Her name? I think so.
Queen of Plagues. Yeah, it's just a motion comic. But
by Neil Simone. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like motion comics.
Look, Rhea's excited about it. See, there's some interest. That'd be a good topic. I don't know. Just
Red Sonja is
and it's been a long time coming, just like The Crow, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, the lights are coming on. I think he's gonna do it.
Do what? No, I haven't. Actually, hold on. I will go on, but let me fix my shit.
Red Sonja, it isn't getting a theatrical. I haven't done investigating.
No,
the
Grass City says going straight to streaming. Which
that's
is
all right.
not
I'm
a-
still
I mean,
happy.
I
with
guess.
that. I'm still happy. Exists. The actress looked great. I don't know of her acting ability yet, but
yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Do you like Conan Red Sonja, Brian? You know, does that get you hype? It's not comic.
I've never really watched Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, okay.
Dude, Red Sonja though, man, like the original, because you guys can see it better here. The original movie is awesome.
Is
like
it? $5. How you got that?
Yeah, that was a good deal. I was just this is just the motion comic. I have the DVD of Red Sonja around here somewhere.
Wasn't Red Sonja in Marvel for a while?
Well, they might have produced it or whatever, but then Red Sonja is tied into the Conan the Barbarian storyline.
Yeah, I know.
So what I love though is the fact that Arnold Schwarzenegger basically plays Conan in the Red Sonja movie, although he's not really Conan because of the rights and everything. So
of course.
Oh yeah.
Here's another. Let's
Jason
try to
Momoa
answer
Conan.
for the people that are watching Hot D. Try to answer this without giving spoilers. And I used to think it potentially could be, but now I think it's perfect pacing. Is House of the Dragon moving too fast or too slow for its own Game of Thrones? I say it's perfect. Originally, I know Brian knows I had concerns like they're moving too fast, jumping at the time jumps. Now I think I love the way it's moving.
It's always felt too slow to me, but it's like it's oddly both of them though, because like there are big time jumps and then nothing still happens. So it's like, okay, that's kind of interesting. We spent 9 episodes waiting for this one particular character to die.
You know the king in the last episode looked like he was turning into the King of the Dead from Return of the King.
Okay. Well, try not to go too much into yeah. Well, I don't know, Brian. What do you think? What is the pacing? And the everyone knows there's time jumps at least. I love.
I mean, I haven't found the time jumps to be a problem at all. I've really enjoyed every second of this show. But I'm a simple man to please, so I'll admit that.
Take care, RJ.
It doesn't take a lot.
I have to watch it.
As far as like TV and stuff, it doesn't take a lot to get me happy.
Will we ever get another Doom movie, but with like Doomslayer?
I hope so.
Yeah.
But well, John Carpenter said today that he wants to direct a Dead Space film. And and then he's even said recently like he wants to come out of retirement and direct again.
I don't know how I feel about that.
But it's
about him doing Dead Space or him directing again?
Not directing.
Okay.
I feel like he's gone in a particular one direction pretty much since Vampires or Ghost of Mars, whichever one was first.
Dead Space getting a series?
Dead Space is getting a new game. They rebuilt it from the ground up. We were actually on Hwad the other night. We were looking at the Dead Space animated trailer, and that was because I'll show you guys this real quick.
Look at this, Caden. Caden's on screen again. Hey, Caden.
Caden, you're muted.
Look at Caden, Matt. Look at this.
You looking like a Lionel Richie looking motherfucker, dude. Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
That's That's perfect. That's what I thought. I was like, I can't place the image.
Straight up, man. Just like, Caden, how aren't you slaying every bit of ass in LA, man? Male, female, it don't matter.
He
You can just roll up, dude. Just drop the voice a little bit and just go, "Hello."
He doesn't have to
Is
talk
it
about it.
me?
You don't know.
Just, all you got to do is just sing a little bit, man, and like it just makes everyone either it's gonna make them, it's just gonna make them straight up wet. Or just get it. You look like a young William though, but like William that gets pussy. It's just like,
young William.
you do. He does. He really does. Like you could put William next to each other, like, oh my god, yeah, I can see they might be related. And then you'd be like, well, when I was your age, I just read comics, and you're like, yeah, but I slay.
Well, Matt Turber, while you're here, I had a debate earlier with this Marvel. Well, it was supposed to be Marvel delays. Do you think it has? There's lots of lots of reasons. Do you think that? I think there's a lot from the VFX scandal, or do you think it's more on the quality control angle?
It's the Blade. It's the Blade problem.
Only Blade people.
It's the Blade problem, yeah, because they have they have a direct line of stories that they want to tell.
Okay.
Right. So think of it like this, right? So when originally with the Flash, it was like it was the Flash. And then it was supposed to be the Flash, then Aquaman, right? So the Aquaman had the Keaton cameo in it, and then Warner Brothers Discovery is like, and so they moved it, and you got Flash came out after Aquaman now, so they needed a cameo for Aquaman that would make sense before the Flash, so they did the one-day pickup with Ben Affleck. Now that's been flipped once again, so they have to figure out a way to tell the story, which is why I do think that Affleck cameo is going to be gone from Aquaman.
I don't think so.
I think it's going to stay there. It's going to be in the beginning and then the end scene, because there's apparently two scenes with Keaton in the first time. I think they reshot the first one and replaced Affleck with it, and then once they moved it again, they're like, oh, we can put Keaton back in there, and then it shows the change between the pre-universe and then the new universe after the Flash type of thing. Where it shows the actual change.
I think that'd be okay.
I must be missing something. Why are we talking about Keaton and the Flash when the question was about Blade and Marvel?
Because we're talking about story
and continuity.
I don't think
like how 69-year-old 100-year-old Batman. Amazing.
Personally, I feel like the Blade stuff is a convenient excuse for the VFX stuff. I think, and there was a story that came out about how Marvel wants to focus more on doing special presentation type things and less on TV shows and whatnot. I think that there is a concentrated effort to try to scale, and Kevin Feige being stretched across a lot of projects. I think there's a concentrated effort to try to scale back on the psychotic schedule that they put ahead of themselves. And I think that Blade needing a rewrite gave him an opportunity to try to kind of give themselves some space between some of their projects. I think the answer is kind of both rather than one or the other.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't think it has a lot to do with the VFX stuff because, and I don't mean this to be a dick, but it's kind of true. Like at the end of the day, it's a minor hiccup to most people aren't going to sit there and really care. They only care if the content that they get is not coming out at a steady enough rate. Mm-hmm. What's going on with the Blade movie is that they're rewriting the script from scratch.
But there's two things with that. Like, one is they don't want to give VFX studios any more incentive than they may already have to start unionizing and organizing in that direction.
Well, there's that too, yeah.
So I think that they're trying to get out ahead of that and quell whatever fire. And they still should do that. And also, I'm rewriting a script can be a colossal, monumental task that could take several months to accomplish, or it could be done in 3 weeks. I don't really know what the process for Blade's going to be. I'm willing to bet that they're giving themselves a lot of cushion to, actually come up with something that Mahershala Ali likes and is willing to shoot and still is a high quality and all that sort of stuff. I don't know if that would be enough to warrant pushing 4 or 5 movies down the release pipeline, in and of itself. Maybe it would be. I'm not saying.
Keep in mind that you have the continuity of the story, right? Whatever they're going to be building up to. I'm sure post-credit stuff can be moved in and out, but if they're building towards Secret Wars, they're obviously going to have enough going on in there to probably push the story forward a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what they want. They have a distinct way of going about it. But I do think that the Blade problem is just, it might also give them more time to flesh out other stories as well.
Yeah.
And that's
true.
probably more, it might just give them, it might give them a bit more time just in general to have all this. Cause if
you trust in Mahershala Ali that he's not like another Edward Norton? Cause even though I love Edward Norton's performance, he didn't really want to.
I've never heard Mahershala Ali like ever giving anyone any problem.
I wasn't saying it was.
He's
I'm
the
just
one
saying
who wanted this.
he's
He
the one
wanted
that
this.
he's the one that pretty much put the stops on it.
He's the
like,
one who went to Kevin Feige, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I think now he has a greater role in the story. I think now
Yeah.
he's got a greater part. He's working on it more, and that's good for him. I mean, he'll
Okay, so
hopefully
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not jumping the gun on that. I'm just like, we all know what happened to Edward Norton. He didn't really want to do the crossovers and stuff, and very
well. The thing with Norton though is Norton also didn't do any of the press.
Yeah.
For
That's
the
true,
Incredible Hulk,
Universal.
like
Yeah.
he was because he wrote the script and he was heavily involved with the edit, but he didn't like the way that the edit turned out. And that's the biggest thing is they kind of, I don't know if they locked him out. If I recall, like more or less, they just kind of did their own thing and didn't take his input. And, him being a director and a storyteller himself, obviously he's got to have his own input on that. And I'd like to see if they ever would be able to let him go back and tweak the story to tell it the way he wanted to tell it. But it's been so long. Who cares?
I mean, I'll kind of blame him though. I mean,
I'm willing to trust Mahershala Ali until there's no reason to trust him anymore.
I mean, look, he's coming back.
I'm definitely
after
not
playing
against him or
Cottonmouth.
anything. And
Right?
I do. Oh, that's
He
true.
was awesome as Cottonmouth.
He was the
I
best
loved
part
him.
of that series. Yeah.
Yes, he was. And then they replaced him with Diamondback.
Even though I like,
And I
Luke
didn't
Cage
mind
is
Diamondback.
awesome.
Diamond, you hate Diamondback that much?
I still gotta watch season
No,
2.
Okay.
It's great.
Season 2 of Luke Cage is the shit, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bushmaster is
fucking awesome.
He's so good.
Really?
Oh my god. Oh, dude, so many memes came out of that, but like
Mustache
not in a bad way.
Here is great.
Yeah, he was the dude. He, as far as villains go, dude,
I
excellent.
still have to
excellent
finish.
villain.
And I really got into Jamaican food that season too.
Gee, I wonder why.
Luke Cage is sexy too. Like, woo.
Oh no, Luke Cage. I still think. Look, even the episode of Luke Cage season 2 where it's a team up with him and Iron Fist is fantastic.
That was fun. That actually made Iron Fist. It made Finn Jones a likable character. Yeah,
They had good chemistry.
Yeah,
they did, and
But now
that's
he's
something that
gonna
needs to be
recast.
explored.
Should they bring back
shouldn't
Finn
recast.
Jones?
They should.
I don't like.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's what I was
think-
saying to you a while ago, Max. Is like I don't mind Finn Jones. Like they found a way to use him in his chemistry with Luke Cage in season 2, where it was like I could totally see these guys doing heroes for hire. And then in season 2 of Iron Fist, he was a little bit less the focus. It was more going on with geez, I forget the woman's name, but Colleen Wing, I think.
Yeah.
There was and Misty Knight. There was more stuff going on there that actually, and the show became less heavy and like self-serious. It became more fun and kind of a little bit campy. I think they started to find a groove with Iron Fist that could have made it a really cool show. So I wouldn't mind Finn Jones coming back and like building chemistry.
Do you really think? I mean, I know Feige. I don't think Feige likes Finn Jones.
I hear he's not. I hear he's not a
He
great
only
person
like
to work with.
he only like Charlie Cox, the guy who played Jessica, and the
Well,
guy who played Luke Cage, and Punisher, and that's it.
The thing you got to remember though is that the character
And Scott Buck. Scott
of
Buck is dumb.
of Iron Fist being a blonde head, blue eyed white boy was something that was a very big, I guess you could say, complaint back when that show was first announced. And now we live in a much more hypersensitive world on that front. That I don't know if they're going to want to do it. That they're going to want to have that
they
character.
changed my name again. Damn it! I didn't even notice.
I've noticed that for a while.
It's been like that since the start of the show.
Yeah, was that you, Caden?
No, but it's been
Yes,
since
stop
the start of the
lying.
show.
Isaac does that.
RJ did it and dipped. That's my
Probably. Yeah. RJ's a little trickster.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
But I do
low
hope
key.
that.
Oh, I didn't get to talk to you, Matt, about that interview with The Rock. I think it proved his worth as what he could do for the Warner Brothers.
No, he didn't prove anything. We haven't seen it yet.
Well,
You
he,
can-
the way he can hype, the way he got that energy he brought to the project.
He was falling in love with
fight,
him.
and
I can
he
tell
got
you're a
over
wrestling
rock.
fan. I can tell you're a wrestling
Dude.
fan.
I had a hero gasm. I
Max.
did. I had a
Well,
hero
okay, there was an
Max, as a wrestling
article.
fan, he's teasing coming back for a match. He's teasing stuff for wrestling right now too.
All right.
That's basically. I think there was an article today on Variety or whatever that was just like The Rock basically just confirms that it's all trying to, he wants to do a Superman movie, Black Adam v Superman, and a lot of the comments underneath it are just like, shouldn't it be Shazam? And that's kind of
He doesn't care about the character.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't care about Shazam. I mean, he's the one who
I
helped get
think
Shazam.
He's
on the big
producing
screen.
it, but he doesn't
I
care about fighting him.
predict 100 million domestic for Black
Are you
Adam opening
bugging?
weekend.
You bugging.
Oh, total? Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, I see
100 million domestic in total, not opening weekend, but in total. Yeah,
No,
sure.
opening weekend. Opening
No, it
weekend.
ain't gonna hit 100
No,
mil
no.
opening weekend.
Yeah, well, it's starting to get some. It's starting. I feel it.
Dude, no.
I
I say
feel it.
60.
Dude,
I say
I'm
60.
checking. I'm checking
I think it'll
ticket
hit
sales
70.
still.
I'll bet you
I think
$3
70 on
theater.
the high end. On
I
the
think
high
it'll-
end.
I think it'll hit
$3
70.
$3 for
70,
$3 theater. I'll go
65,
give you a
70.
super
Do you
chat.
think that
if I
Black
lose.
Adam will appear at the end of Shazam too?
He should.
I think there will be a cameo.
You ready
Yeah.
to put your $3 on the line?
He
Metro?
should.
On
He
$3?
should.
CNN, he did on CNN. He did
Shazam
say there's
3?
going to be a lot of
Shazam
Black
3.
Adam cameos.
You're not taking
gotta-
that bet for $3, 100 million opening weekend?
Where'd this hole come from? What the hell? Look at that. I threw
Yeah,
the shirt on.
yeah.
I got out of the shower, threw the shirt on. I didn't realize there was a fucking hole in there. Although this is my Oblivion T-shirt from 2005.
Nice.
So it's E3.
Well,
I still
everyone's
wear it.
so
It's just
sure,
my.
but no one wants to take the $3 bet. It's $3.
Well, okay, so here's the thing though, right? Is again like as look,
I'll take
with
the bet.
tomorrow being the world premiere and the reviews coming out, the social media embargo lifting tomorrow, people are going to be talking about it. Obviously, that's going to be meant to build a little bit of hype. But
Oh,
again,
really? I have to set up a stream for
what you're talking about though, as we've been
Cavill will definitely leak
referencing a
tomorrow.
lot. Yeah, Cavill will leak. Variety will report it. But what you have to remember though here is still this is an untested character, and if Cavill is only a cameo, because I've heard some people say he's all in the third act of the film, like
No, I don't
he's all over the third. I've
There's
seen
no
people say that. I'm like,
way.
no
There's
way.
no
What are you
way.
talking
That's
about?
bullshit.
Just him being
He's
in
a
it is
cameo.
significant. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
but it's
cameo.
that cameo though. Is that going to be enough to get people to go and check it out?
Is the
And that,
cameo going to be post credit?
And now,
yeah,
now
it'd
The
be
Rock
post credit
wants-
or mid credit or whatever, you
The
know.
Rock wants to make a Black Adam versus Superman film.
But but again, the thing with it is though, is The Rock is not the ultimate draw here, and that's what people need to realize. That's what they need to remember. Is RJ and I talked about this last night, pretty much for like 2 hours. But it's the trailers keep showing us the same 4 or 5 scenes using the same 4 or 5 lines of dialogue.
You saw the same trailer today?
I saw the extended cut of the scene where he killed everybody, but guess what?
That's what I'm saying.
I've already seen that.
Thank you.
When he eviscerated the guy was what we saw at Fandom a year ago, and that
2
scene
years
has
ago.
been played out multiple times. So it's
yeah,
like
we've seen that scene like
they
cut
keep
up in different trailers.
Yeah.
And then like in like the last couple trailers, it was like kind of a full version, but there's like a scene planted in the middle of it, and then now it's just that scene taken out of it and just put together. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
here you go.
Yeah. See, and here's the thing. By the way,
Here's the
Chad, I
thing that we
fucking
saw-
see you.
Where's the
Exactly
villain?
A year ago.
Where's the villain?
Wasn't DC Phantom?
He was in the
exactly a
trailer.
year
It was
ago?
a year ago. Yeah, it was a year ago. Vince here says Cavill is the draw. Vince isn't wrong, but they're going to have to make that abundantly clear. They're going to have to make that abundantly clear to some extent in order to get butts in the seats. Because here's how it worked for Venom. I think they're trying to play off the Venom approach. Like I've said
They
before,
have to.
they're going like, if we make sure that Cavill is teased and everyone's talking about that, that's going to bring in a lot of money. The difference, though, is that the Venom Spider-Man approach had a lot to do with Spider-Man No Way Home, the most anticipated movie of last year, coming out a few weeks after the fact.
Wait, what are you
So-
talking about when you say Venom?
Venom 2, the Venom. Okay, so
Venom 2. Okay.
yeah,
Venom,
okay.
yeah.
So if you recall last year, there was the fan screening, and then the word came out that there was a Spider-Man reference,
Yeah.
a Holland Spider-Man reference, and everyone lost their shit.
And then an hour later, the video leaked.
Yeah, so we all knew what it was, but we all knew it was going to be coming. But that was what, and then Sony leaned into the marketing, and that helped get it up to 90 million in its opening weekend.
Because of
If
Tom
they're-
Holland.
Yeah, but I think if they're doing that here, which is what I do believe they are trying to replicate, if there's no Man of Steel 2 announcement, that comes out like right before. I could imagine that on that next week on the 20th, we get a report coming out through Deadline, Hollywood Reporter, Variety that Man of Steel 2 is a go. I could see that happening the day before Black Adam comes out. And that would be your massive ignition right there. That would blow everything the fuck up. Because remember, they did that the day before. Lucasfilm did that with Boba Fett movie the day before Solo came out. Do you remember that? It said their Deadline, or was it Hollywood Reporter came out and said that James Mangold is working on a Boba Fett movie?
I wish that was
the day before Solo. That never came to fruition, but that was the big announcement at the time, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
The Last Jedi, where they announced
That's a good question. If Black Adam flops with Superman, does Zaslav step in and cancel some more projects they had with Rocket Cavill? What do you think?
Well, given how everything's going with Warner Brothers today,
it really tanks. Yeah, I don't,
not very well. But I got a dip because my stream starts right now, so I will chit chat with you guys later.
Well, here's something interesting, Jarbo. Before you bounce, did he leave?
Son
of a bitch.
Him and RJ are notorious for that now. Yeah.
Hey, Hans,
Yeah.
we talk about Lord of the Rings a little bit.
I was just gonna say that and this is by no definition or by no means is this like a scientific study, but I just popped into Google Trends Black Adam and Superman, and Black Adam is trending a little bit more than Superman right now. He's been on an upward trajectory for like the past few days or past few.
And you know what? You know what the difference is? Is Rock is doing the promotion stuff.
Yeah, of course.
The cast is going all the and there. It's a lot of positive stuff. He does good on interviews. He's really
The Rock. Stop saying Man of Steel 2. It's probably going to be a soft reboot called
It's not
Superman.
gonna be a reboot, bro.
I said
Rock
soft
wants to do
reboot.
It's gonna call Man of Steel 2 or Man of Tomorrow, whatever.
You know what?
You don't know.
The Rock,
You don't. Yeah.
The Rock wants
Why
to
would it
do.
be a reboot?
Yeah, The Rock wants to do. He said today he wants to do a Rock for a Black Adam versus Superman movie.
Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, which to me is a mistake. What he should do is have Shazam 3 with Superman in it taking on Black Adam.
Well, I mean, just because he says he wants to do Black Adam versus Superman doesn't mean that there isn't like a roadmap to it.
No,
there could be a number of different things that happen between.
Do it Shazam. Do it Black Adam's actual counterpart. Like Shazam's mortal enemy is Black Adam.
He doesn't believe you're Kate, and he wants you to talk. He doesn't believe
Next to there, Superman. Wonder Woman has
What's up?
Ares.
Hey Hans, say hey Hans. How's it going?
Hi Hans, this is Kaden.
Man of Steel 2?
He doesn't believe us him. Yeah.
Man of Steel 2, you do like Toy Man or something like that.
And I like to party.
Let's keep it 100. The JJ Superman is not happening.
Okay, I
The
think we
Michael
need to
B.
get
Jordan, we don't know what's going on.
it's getting late. I think we need to get the rapid fire topics.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
let's
What
go.
is the rapid fire
Because
topic?
people are busy here, and then Brian probably wants to cover that Jimbo spoiler question, for sure for Rings of Power or House of Dragon. I'm sorry. Let's get to.
Rings of Power, man.
So, anyone here Supernatural fans?
A little bit.
I like Degrassi's comment.
Black Adam is going to make CJ's head explode. Is it canon? What is happening? What universe is this? It doesn't matter. Okay. You thought that was Kate and AI? Okay. Supernatural storylines you should revisit before watching the Winchesters. So they are going forward with the Winchesters.
Everybody premiered today.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
I didn't know it was made. Or is that with is it the Winchesters with Jeffrey Dean Morgan? Is he in it?
No, it's kids.
No. It's a prequel. It's a prequel.
They're younger. It's when they're like younger. Yeah, when they.
Yeah.
The show premieres next week.
Anyone interested
Next
in
week,
the
so?
show?
I thought it was premiered
Not
today.
really. I don't really don't care for the parents. How they met.
Okay. Well, my wife likes the Supernatural, but she's more
think-
with these guys.
They kind of explained it in the Supernatural show anyway. How they met, how they fell in love and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. Next rapid fire topic on MME.
Yes, you are,
Anybody wanna-
Hans. You are sore on. That's something Soren would say.
Well, Tom Welling is in a Supernatural prequel.
Yeah, Tom Welling, yes.
Disney
playing the uncle.
delays Deadpool 3 following Hugh Jackman announcement. So the
duh.
but they were
Well, we
wasn't
already
that going to delay anyway? Yeah.
That was
Yeah, it
part
would
of
have been delayed no matter
that was
what.
part of the delay today.
It was part of the big 4 delays.
And plus, it starts production next year, so it doesn't
It
matter.
starts production next spring. So
Well, we're finally getting some DC, so that's all. That's also good for DC as they're spreading out the Marvel stuff.
Hush for Mordor.
Doesn't that help a little bit? Doesn't that help DC a little bit?
What's coming out next year for DC?
Well,
Aquaman,
The Flash,
Aquaman, Flash,
Aquaman,
Shazam,
Shazam,
and Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
Okay, so all right, well,
that helps.
But
a
Blue
little
Beetle's
bit.
movie.
It
I
does.
think Blue Beetle's movie.
Nothing for
Blue
2024
Beetle's
though.
not moving.
You sure, Kaden?
Okay. Reports.
Well, also
Sorry,
there's a
I'm not-
mysterious DC movie coming out next year.
I'm playing.
Sources and reports. Geekosity.
Oh my God, bro.
Henry Cavill return in sequel to Zack Snyder's Man of Steel.
Oh my God.
What?
It was scooped that this Prox wants to produce Man of Steel 2. I
Oh,
don't
this
know
is
about
small
that.
screen?
You never said that.
Wait, what this sort? Wait, small screen. Go
I mean,
on.
I'm sure The Rock wants to. I don't know if it could be a scoop, I guess, but I mean, it could also be just an educated guess that The Rock would want to produce a Superman 2. Like he is,
I'm sure
he's deep into the DC film
Yeah.
world now. He wants to change the hierarchy of power or whatever. I'm sure he wants to produce every movie he can under Warner Brothers.
Right.
Why don't you just have Rock
Why
versus
not?
Peacemaker, Cena versus Dwayne Johnson 3?
I mean, he's the one that brings. If he's the one that brings back Superman and brings back Cavill, I'm sure he is already in talks to be a producer, and $7 is probably a producer on that Superman project.
Is he executive producer on his own Black Adam movie?
$7, Toby, JJ, like all those people probably would want a
Wait,
hand
who's
in
JJ?
producing that.
Abrams.
I don't know who's that.
It's some indie producer.
Well, here's a new Charlie Hunnam series that's going to be for
It's
Apple
not a
Plus.
series; it's a movie.
But
And it's bad. It's bad
Yeah.
and tone deaf.
Another
Yeah.
Charlie Hunnam bad movie.
I feel bad because
Isn't he
I
doing
like
Rebel
him.
Moon with Zach? He's doing
Yeah,
Rebel
he is.
Moon.
But apparently, because he plays the stereotypical white guy who comes into, who goes to India and like doesn't know much about India and becomes like basically Indian by spirit or something.
This guy has not had good luck since leaving Sons of Anarchy.
It's very stereotypical, like cliche story apparently, and it's very
Well,
deep stuff.
maybe Zack Snyder's could.
We'll end at 2 hours and 30
Give him a
minutes
good
just to give everyone an 8
All
minute
right, 10
warning
minutes,
there.
right?
Wait, we have to. Well, however long it takes for the spoiler part of the show.
I don't think
but
it's a spoiler.
But this is the other article I had up, but no one thinks I'm right, so that's fine. Marvel Studios takes following action VFX work controversy. This was just like a few.
This is from August.
I know, but now you're seeing the impacts with the delays. But everyone thinks
That's not
it's just about Blade. They don't consider they're not really considering the VFX potential.
But
I
the
know.
visual effects stuff that those things happened a while ago.
These VFX issues.
Yeah, but that's my interpretation. Is that
VFX
that's an
issues-
impact too? Yeah.
I think it
these
plays a
VFX issues-
minute, like
Not yet,
a
Han
small
Solo.
part in delays,
I think-
but the bigger part of the delays is Blade, and that. And
I
that
think
being
I think
delayed.
mostly I think if the VFX issues, I think they'll mostly be in play for the movies coming out in early 2023, like Ant-Man, the Marvels, Guardians. I think that would affect the VFX more than Blade, because I think Kaden's right. It's Blade. Blade is pushing everything back.
All right.
Didn't the
I already
Marvel
shared my thoughts on that.
Well, last
Yeah, I
topic
said this
before we
already.
get to hot D spoilers. All right. The Hulk to fight the Abomination once again.
Ooh, it doesn't look.
I think
like,
I mean, we've seen
not a
this in the
fight.
trailer.
I
It's
saw
not
the
like
spoilers.
a scoop
I
or
don't
anything.
know.
It's in the trailer. It's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer.
Yeah, it's in the trailer.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
All right. I'm very
This is
excited for
Dylan.
the
it's
season
the image.
finale.
It's the image that CGH tried to share yesterday.
Yeah. I'm very excited for the finale. I would like to see another matchup, but it's going to be a different version of Hulk.
Oh, we got Andor tomorrow, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So let me see. Hod D spoilers. I never fixed it.
No, I think it was the Rings of Power.
We're getting it.
Oh,
You spelled
Hod D
hot wrong.
I know I did. Thank you.
House of the Dragon.
The House of the Dragon.
I was trying to do it quick, and then, Matt came in at the wrong time and yelled at me anyway for spoilers. And even though I said it,
Hodor.
So let me bring it back up the mailbag, and you've all been warned. No complaining now.
Spoilers.
I don't care. I don't care because
Brian's hung into the whole show. Oh wow, Skywalker's getting more views than me. I gotta fix that later.
Because he's talking crap about you.
I know. I'm just joking. I don't care, but I do actually care. That I think it's funny, and I can't wait to hear.
It's just reiterating the same stuff that they said last
All right,
night.
so let's bring up Jimbo. Hod D spoilers.
House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but I don't care.
All right. Rings of Power finale spoilers. Oh, this is Rings of Power. Damn.
Yeah, I said that. It was Rings of
I thought he
Power.
did House of Dragons. Sorry. Oh man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I thought it's
here.
It looks like it.
I sat here for like 2 hours, couldn't get a goddamn word in.
Hey, play it back. That's back.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Even when I got asked the question.
All right. Well, what do you think's gonna happen, Brian, at the end? No. I'm sorry.
You beat it out of me, man.
Not only did I misspell Hod D, it's actually for Rings of Power.
Do you think Sauron's going to make an appearance in the last episode of House of the Dragon?
Yes.
Why, yes. I think they're going to establish a 7 by handing out 7 Rings of Power.
Do I deserve an L?
Wait a minute. Is Sauron responsible for the king?
Hod D spoiler. Okay. Hod D spoilers misspelled. Do you think Sauron?
I think Sauron's
okay, what do you think's going to happen on Hod D first? What do you think? We're getting to the end here. We're last few episodes.
I think we're going to get let down at the season finale.
What?
Because there's just so much more. Well, no. There's just so much more that we could have seen, and I feel like it went a little slowly to get to some of the stuff.
I do think the king is to become the king of the dead from Return of the King.
Well, I get that.
Does he look like from the Return of the King is becoming that? He's slowly becoming that.
I liked Viserys. I really enjoyed.
Amazing.
You know, I didn't really know how I felt about him until those last couple episodes. To where it was like, okay, and then this last one, you really felt for the guy because he's just trying to hold his family together. And
But how's
what's up?
The guy is slowly becoming the king from the dead king from Return of the King.
Yes.
You know what I really liked about that last episode is how absolutely threatening Aemon was. The kid with the eye patch. I was like, this dude is fucking intimidating.
I have a problem with something with the Aemon and Aegon casting. Aegon looks younger than Aemon.
Yeah.
And when Aegon's supposed to be older than
the haircut, yeah.
It's not the haircut, it's the actor. The actors are both older, and like Aemon's actor is older than the actor that plays Aegon.
I think they love the look. They love the look of him in the eye patch.
Then they look,
and I do too. The thing is, when I see him, I'm like, this. I don't know how many of you have read
and
the.
He's trying to be
the
Daemon
books.
too. So he's trying to be like his brother. No, his uncle. I don't even know anymore. Like
all right.
But Aemon looks like how I imagine Euron Greyjoy should look. Only Euron has black hair. Like he looks like how Euron should have looked. I was like, holy shit, this dude's kind of freaking me out. He looks terrifying, you know. So I love that character.
Yeah, Aemon, and the way he says nephews and everything is just like so. Like I'm like,
I love Rhea's description of Willow. Hans, Lucas basically ripped off The Hobbit, but it's charming in its own weird way. I don't, she's not lying.
No,
yeah,
I don't think Lucas had too many original ideas.
Who's here? I'm totally want to cover Willow.
Oh, Willow looks awesome.
And I gotta rewatch the old Willow movie, you know. And I gotta get Brian. Are you on board?
Isn't Willow coming out next month?
We'll see.
I think so.
I think yeah.
Tales of the Jedi.
Anthony, Hayden, are you on board for Willow?
Sure. Is Buffy
Oh,
gonna be in it? I'm
Oh,
kidding.
yeah,
I gotta watch
next-
I gotta watch the original movie because it's been a long time. I gotta
It's
watch
next
it.
month, November 30th.
Oh damn!
Wait a minute.
My birthday's on the 21st.
Oh, you like the
so-
boys, Hans? Brian didn't take on it didn't work for him. That's fine.
I might have to give it another shifty, but I'm running
Okay,
that.
Hans, you're not sold on you more goth.
Okay, so let's actually get to the Rings of Power spoiler then.
What Rings of Power spoilers?
In from Jimbo's question here. Let's bring
It wasn't
this
really
up.
Kristen.
Bro, I saw the clips.
I don't
online,
think
so
I don't
even
think
watched it,
I
so
don't
was
think
like, what the
Brian
hell?
cares about this though. Rings of
It
Power.
wasn't a
spoiler.
Kristen.
Sauron is
It's a
alive
joke.
and will forge the One Ring only for RJ to steal it. Thank you for listening to my TED. Oh, it's a joke.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Okay, thank you, Jimbo.
You had like a whole like, oh my god, it's Rings of Power spoilers, and I was like, I read it, and you're like going crazy.
It was,
over
but here's a
nothing.
joke. Here's a joke about Lord. You know from WandaVision, it was Agatha all along. I say it's
Caden's in
Sauron all
charge.
along.
Caden's in charge. What do you want to talk about the last few minutes, Caden? Top according to Caden.
According
Vertigo or something.
Let's talk about Transformers for a moment. Someone did bring it up. Michelle Yeoh and Pete Davidson are cast
really?
on the Rise
Oh,
of the
they're
Beast.
gonna save the franchise.
They're good at franchise.
I didn't even know there was going to be another Transformers movie. Is this
Yeah.
also Michael Bay?
It's
From the Dinobots.
It's the sequel to Bumblebee.
Did you watch?
And it's
the
Stephen
good
Temple
Transformers
Jr.
movie.
Yeah,
Did you
a
watch
good
the-
Transformers movie.
Did you watch?
People hate on that. People hate on that. I like it.
Devin, did you watch the 90s?
Because it's a woman.
Beast
It's
Wars?
woke.
Did I watch what?
Beast Wars in the 90s. You know when they go back in time and become animals.
A little bit. I didn't
it's
like
Beast-
it because the CGI was weird.
They
It's
take some
basically
inspiration
Beast
from
Wars.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Interesting.
And it's so Bumblebee's in it. Ron Perlman plays Optimal Primal.
I know Cheetor's in it. I know him in it. Cheetah.
Like
Cheetah,
I have a
think
whole the whole list of it.
Is Haley coming back?
Haley's okay. So when
No.
when they were announcing it at this Transformers event last year, right around before filming, they said that a very fan favorite character from the previous movie will show up in it. So and
Shia.
people are like, oh, it's Haley. So
Everybody
yeah,
loved
but
Haley
like,
in that movie.
but yeah, Anthony Ramos plays the main character, who's
I thought you was playing the hood.
So I bet she's not Haley. I bet she's Shia LaBeouf.
I love
Oh,
to see
God,
a continuation. Of
I
the
mean, if
Bumblebee
it
movie.
takes
Matt
place in
Jarbo is the one that
90s.
doesn't like Bumblebee.
Oh, 90s? So it's
All
Haley.
the people hating on the writer from
Yeah, it's 7 years after Bumblebee.
Birds of Prey. I think she's the same one that wrote Bumblebee.
if Optimus Prime comes into it, it has to be
It's the G1. It's the G1. All of them are G1s.
I didn't even have a problem with seeing it that
And,
much. And I'm like, okay.
well, Mirage, Pete Davidson voices Mirage, and Mirage
Okay.
is a silver and blue striped Porsche
Because
911.
in Beast Wars, Optimus Prime goes
yeah.
back in time, right? It goes back in time, and when when they go back to Cybertron, they have the actual Optimus Prime in the truck form, like
Right. Well,
at the last episode.
the main villain of it is the leader of the Terracons, Scourge.
Senior nerd. Why do everyone do?
And
yes,
and Unicorn is in it as well.
You never knew that. You never knew that until
people are really shocked. I don't know why. I don't know why they're shocked.
So will this movie
Yeah.
be good or bad? Because the last one was bad. well, not Bumblebee. The previous
Bumblebee
one.
wasn't bad.
No, not Bumblebee.
but-
I'm not including Bumblebee.
But that's the Transformers.
I mean,
The Cybertron scene was amazing.
I mean, it seems like they're taking. I mean, there's some of the Cybertron scene characters will be in this movie, like Arky, and Optimus will be stripped from that scene. Like that's their
Who's voicing
form.
Optimus?
So, P. Cullen.
Oh, thank God! I love that guy. Oh,
isn't that guy in the Rings of Power?
Cullen.
Peter Collins. I think he does some. Oh, I'm not
he
sure.
does a good job of voicing characters.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up here unless someone else has something to share, wants to talk about.
I have something to talk about. The Rock is definitely teasing a comeback to WWE.
Really?
They asked him about his cousin in the bloodline, Roman Reigns, and he's aware.
Does
and
it have anything to do with the fact that Black Adam's coming out and he's coming back?
That
to
too,
WWE
but
to
that too,
promote
but
his
there's
goddamn
they
TV
want
again?
Yeah.
They
Oh,
want
good.
him to, no.
Aaron, he does that every time, bro.
No.
He'll show up in ring to promote his
he
movie.
did it for San
Promotes his-
Andreas, my guy.
Brian, I knew
San Andreas.
Max, click the link up on the
No, I knew this for months.
I already
WWE always plans
have
WrestleMania
it,
a year and ahead. They want Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39, especially
Ooh.
in Los Angeles, in Hollywood.
This is good. Hold on, let me bring this up here.
It's about a week after the film.
Oh damn it! Not this one. Hold on. I have a better one because you have to-
Come on, Anthony gets a say. Let's
No,
play
no.
Anthony's-
Well, Kate is gonna put the better one if you can.
Okay,
find it.
all
I
right,
mean,
all
it was
right.
a short clip, though. Yeah.
Okay.
That's about
All right.
because
Okay.
this has the full conversation one.
Yeah, the full conversation much better than the short one, 32-second one. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for the Penguin show. I think it's gonna be good.
Oh,
It's
sounds
January, right? They're
fantastic.
filming in January.
Yeah.
Yeah, start next year. Yeah,
Yo, they're gonna have Black Mask in it apparently.
which is good.
Director, what can you kind of tease about where you guys are at?
Starts about a week after the film, The Batman Ends. So Gotham is still.
Great. Warner Brothers got us.
I read the first.
Not
script,
really.
the first
Yes.
episode, and just it opens up with Mike B splashing through the water in Falcone's office. Which even just that alone, when I read it, I was like, "Oh Jesus, it's lovely. It's so well written."
So good.
Lauren LaFranc
It
has
is
done an
fantastic.
extraordinary job, and she's writing the whole thing and show running, and
It's Little
she's
Caesars. I wish
formidable,
I
and,
had
and it's
better.
just it's very exciting prospects because I love that character. I was greedy with it. I felt like I didn't have enough. I wanted to do it more and more and more.
I was greedy with it.
He love it. So it takes place after 1 week. Well,
The week after, the week following.
The week,
Good.
the week following the Batman.
I like that kind of
So
stuff.
and also that means like
It's
as
a sequel
as
to the
it-
next
like the
Batman,
first
too.
scene is legit Penguin walking into Carmine's office and like his feet are flapping on like the water, and so
Yeah.
that, I mean I'm sure as you know, of course the first scene of course also kind of sets up exactly what's going on with it.
Is he- I heard he's,
and like it. I'm sure the Penguin show will definitely deal
Is
with.
it
the
true?
death
Is rumor? Is it true?
outcome.
Black Mask is supposed to be in it?
No, he's not in it.
Okay, because if Black
So
Mask,
who's
is in
in
it, I'm
it?
sorry, Penguin has no chance if Black Mask is in it.
Ventriloquist might be in it. Sophia Falcone.
Come
might
on,
be in
I'm
it.
sick of tired.
Sophia Falcone? That's not a bad idea. What about Maroon?
I mean,
They can release
especially
him
if
from
her
prison.
father died and she comes back and to be like,
Alberto Falcone, maybe.
maybe I don't know.
Well,
All right.
but the Maroonies,
So that-
the Salvatore Maroni
What's-
could be technically released.
Well,
because
I
of
hate
yeah,
to cut
Sal
the
Maroni might be released.
conversation
Yeah.
short, but it's almost 1:00 for me here. I want to
Okay,
thank
yeah.
Hayden, Brian, Devin, Aaron, Anthony, and everyone else that left there already. Screw them. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate everyone being in the chat.
Has to be. in it.
Yes, and probably we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
For the
take care,
Black
guys.
Adam review reactions, I think.
Black Adam
review-
reviews tomorrow. I'm
Do you know
going
what
to
time?
see. Someone
The embar-
posted.
Try to send me the embargo time so I could set that up.
Yeah, but also not only is like I'm sure Halloween Ends stuff is coming out soon, either today or tomorrow because tomorrow press us see it tomorrow. I'm going to see it
Ooh,
tomorrow.
us. Woo.
I'm seeing
And
it tomorrow.
they're also coming to New York too.
Baller
so-
move.
And,
They
I'm
also
seeing it-
The Rock is also coming to New York, so it's gonna be great.
yeah. So yeah, I'm looking at one.
Oh wow, Caden's part of the press.
Yeah. I.
Tell
I've
me
just
about the
started being
post-credit
part-
scene.
Nice.
I haven't
Alright.
seen. I'm not seeing Black Adam. I'm seeing Halloween Ends.
Oh, yeah, I heard that movie's not good.
Oh yeah,
Well-
it's the embargo lifts tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that means 6 East PST. So
9 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I could probably get a show started at 8:30. Get review reactions to see if this is the savior of the DCEU. Bye, everyone. Have a good night or
Take
good
care,
morning.
everybody.
Good night. Take care.